you to sing Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you talking and where you walking, or you and your homies might be lined in chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta love. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Oh, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most their lives living in the gangsta's paradise. Been spending most their lives living in the gangsta's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in the gangsta's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in a gangsta's paradise. Look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live on normal. I was raised by the state, so I gotta be down with the hood G. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got man in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a low-out gangster, set tripping banger, and my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, death ain't moving but a heartbeat away. I'm leaving life, do or die. What can I say? I'm 23 now, but will I live to see 24? The way things is going, I don't know. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the one we hurt are you and me? Been spending most their lives living in a gangsta's paradise. Been spending most their lives living in a gangsta's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in a gangsta's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in a gangsta's paradise. Power in the money, money in the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour. Everybody's running, but half of them ain't looking at what's going on in the kitchen. But I don't know what's cooking. They say I gotta learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand, how can they reach me? I guess they can't, I guess they won't, I guess they front. That's why I got my hand on the front full. Been spending most their lives living in a gangsta's paradise. Been spending most their lives living in a gangsta's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in a gangsta's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in a gangsta's paradise. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the one we hurt are you and me? Tell me why are we so blind to see that the one we hurt are you and me? Ain't no gangsters living in paradise. Ain't no gangsters living in paradise.
The song needed to. Sorry. You're muted, Randy.
And if you hadn't told me, I'd have been muted this whole time.
Well, listen, I'm glad you're unmuted because I have a bone to pick with you. You put a curse on my phone. I don't want to hear it. I don't know how you did it. But you did it.
I told you.
You said, I'm surprised it still charges. And guess what I can't do right now? Guess what?
Charge your phone.
Charge my stupid phone. What the heck?
I'm telling you, Apple does something.
Apple does this shit on purpose, damn it. Well, now I gotta buy myself a new phone. Motherfucker. Apple, hate your ass. Anyways, I'm blaming that on you. I'll send you the bill for my new phone.
Send it to Jim. We'll make payments on it like we are mine.
All right, so you're gonna have to explain to people what the song. I think people might be confused by your song choice.
Somebody wrote in chat, that voice, that is Samara being a gangster. She's a gangster.
Or being Sun
Being
Job.
SpongeBob.
That's not a name. SpongeBob. Sorry.
But I love this song and I love SpongeBob, so
There you go.
And it's a way to play Gangsta's Paradise without getting a copyright too.
I do like that song, but I have very specific memories about that song. So call an Apple Genius store. No, I think I'm just gonna get a new phone. It's all is lost. All is lost. I need a new phone. I don't even want to argue about it.
Hey everybody.
It's time.
It is time. She has a 10.
Okay, listen.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
There's no need for you to expose me in such a manner, okay? You have to go telling everybody my personal business.
But the thing, when I went from an 11 to 13, I couldn't tell a difference. And then Jim got, for our anniversary, I got the 14. This is so weird having to have these headphones on while I talk. I wish I didn't, actually. But anyway, the 14 is absolutely no different than the 13.
It's probably not going to be a whole lot different than a 10. These phones, they're never any different. It's like the camera is, 1 or 2 megapixels better or some baloney. I don't care. I just want you to charge. That's it. I have very simple needs. Charge when I need you to charge. That's it. That's all I want. But you can't even do that.
Yeah, and take a good picture. That's all I want to. And stop telling me my memory's full. I know.
Oh no, my memory doesn't get full. I get the most, and then I get extra on top of that. I get the biggest one.
I'm sorry, dildo. Sorry. Actually, no. Seriously, it's probably not your phone. It's probably your charger, because I think they also do things to chargers to make them go out, so you have to buy a new charger.
I think they do too. I think Apple does that on purpose, and they even admitted. Didn't they admit that all these updates, you have to update your phone or else nothing works. Mm-hmm. So you have to do the update, and they do that on purpose, and it slows your phone down, and they've admitted it. The nerve of these people. They're lucky they're pretty.
They are pretty.
That's
pretty enough that you have to make payments on them.
That I'm willing to pay those payments. I am, and I am. So that's fine. But I don't get the new one every year. I wait until it's like this, and I'll go get it, and then I'll have a third device. That's fine.
Yeah, I would have never got a new phone, but one, he couldn't think of what to get me for our anniversary, and 2, Timber was operating on an iPhone 5, and she couldn't even download the Kindle app.
Absolute scandal! I can't believe it. iPhone 5. Does it even make calls anymore? Like, what the hell?
Barely. She couldn't hear on it.
You might as well have 2 coconuts. Like, what the hell is that? What's the iPhone 5? What the hell? Did they even make accessories for a phone?
No, I just end up driving over there by the time she gets the text and can read it. And
Leonardo DeWitt. I have seen some clips. Yes, that was all the rage this week. There's been a lot going on this week. First of all, moment of silence, please, for the poor people on the Titan. God rest their souls. A lot of us were following that this week. I know a lot of you guys were following that as well. It sounds like, and now, and it's weird because I don't trust the media ever anymore. I hope that they're telling us the truth about this, because this is the truth that I'm choosing to believe, that this whole thing imploded and that they didn't even have time to know that it happened, and they, just died instantly. I'm choosing to believe that that's true.
Oh, I believe it.
I hope it's true. I don't know if they're lying to us or not.
The reason I believe it is because I think that it imploded when they lost contact. I think that's when it imploded.
That's probably when it imploded. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. We were, talking about it. I've seen clips of them, sealing it shut with a socket wrench, and I don't even know why they thought this thing would even make it there and back, but they did. They're running it with a PlayStation what is it?
Controller.
Thank you. Sorry, I lost English. I don't know where my words are. Anyway, yeah, they were playing, launching it down there or running the thing with a PlayStation controller. But yeah, I read a thing that said, and we don't need to read the whole thing or whatever, but it did say something like, let's see, when a submarine hull collapses, it moves inward at about 1,500 miles per hour. That's 2,200 feet per second. The time required for complete collapse is about 1 millisecond. The human brain responds instinctually to stimulus at about 25 milliseconds. Human rational response, which is like sense, then reason, then act, is at best 150 milliseconds. So they had no knowledge, or they didn't even know this was happening, and it happened. Boom, just gone. And if that was my family, that would give me a lot of peace.
Thank you, Nat Chloe, for being a member for 10 months.
Thank you, Nat Chloe. That would give me a lot of peace, better than thinking that they spent the last 4 days terrified of running out of oxygen and worrying about their family, and etc. So I hope that that's how it went, quick and painless, and never to be done again. Please stop going down there. Just let the people go watch it on a YouTube video. You see just as much as you would see on any computer screen. You could probably see a better video on it on YouTube. Just watch it there. You don't need to go down to that place, man. That place is cursed on the best of days.
Right. If I was a good conspiracy theorist, which I'm not. We talked about this today. Okay, it was named Titan, too close to Titanic for me.
Yeah.
And Ocean Gate.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Right.
That would have been enough for me to say, nah.
I'm sorry. The socket wrench shutting the door was enough for me to be like, hello?
Yeah.
Are you sure that's tight enough? Like, do you have anybody? No machinery, huh? Only just your arm closing me in? That makes me nervous.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hey, Maggie, how are you? Hey, Aaron, good to see you. That area is cursed. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like at this point it's a gravesite at this point, in my opinion. Just like let them rest in peace. My goodness, like I don't know.
That's what one of the Titanic survivors called her dad. I think she said she was 5 when it went down. Her name is Eva. I'm not sure about, but anyway, she said that's my dad's grave. Leave it alone. And of course, this was a lot of years ago that she gave that interview. But,
no, but I can understand that. I can understand that. Why do you need to go down there? There's been enough video of it. We've seen everything. Like, I'm curious about it too, but I'm not going down there. It was $250,000 a pop too to go down there. That's just stupid money. That's just, I got money to burn money.
Yeah, that is definitely. I bet they don't even blink when they have to get groceries and shit.
Well, yeah. They're not clipping coupons. There's not a coupon inside, is there? Not one coupon is there.
I bet they didn't have to get 2 packs of pretzels because it was cheaper.
Do you think they got a Groupon? There was no Groupons or anything for that ride, I'm sure. They paid full price, not even a little bit of, not even the sale.
All right.
I remember the first time I saw a boat or a ship actually sink under the water, and it disappeared. Like, I mean, and I know I'm going to sound stupid even saying this, but it did. It disappeared from sight. Like 1 second it was there, and the next second nothing, and it looked like it had never been there. There was no remnant, there was no wave, there was nothing. It was just gone. And I'm like, this ship just got swallowed, like just gone. And I've been terrified of the ocean ever since. Like I just yeah, a lot of respect for the ocean, man. I don't want to go down there. No thanks.
No. And hail to the no, man. Merv has been Merving. And I'm just like
oh, I've got some great Merv clips. Hang on. Can you hear this one? Tell me if you can hear this one. Hang on.
Okay.
Don't underestimate me, baby.
That's
When
my favorite one. That's my
Marv,
favorite one.
You best believe I
Don't
was listening to that.
underestimate me, baby.
Don't underestimate me, baby.
She was over there dancing like hell. I
Oh,
mean,
cool.
just talking about what butt plugs. I'm
Oh
like,
yes, I heard she said the dildo word. I heard that.
yeah. And Muppets and Manilow, she had you out to be the devil. Oh, Muppets and Manilow with her sweet voice.
Okay, wait.
Oh, did you?
Is this one? This I have concerns about this one. Okay, so I also got this clip. Listen to this one. This one's good too.
Hello, Starlight. You don't think we know you're in there too? We do. We do.
I don't know where you are, Starlight, but she knows. She knows, babe.
Well, and it was at that moment that Randall knew she was blocked from Merv's channel
Oh,
because
dear.
I
That's
said,
unfortunate.
I don't know. I said, the hell she is. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about, but whatever. That's not the only thing Starlight got blamed for this week. We're gonna play that too. Here, pull this in real quick. This clip concerned me. Concerned me. It made me nervous because something doesn't seem right. Just listen to this. You're gonna have to put your ears really close to the microphone because she doesn't say a lot of words here. Listen carefully.
Oh, did you take your thing down, Muppy? That's okay. I'll just find it in my phone.
Sorry. She's so bothered. I don't know what she's Muppy. I think Muppy took something down.
Oh, did you take your thing down, Muppy? That's
Yes,
okay.
that's Muppets and Manilow.
That's okay. I'll just find it in my vault. And then she goes in her vault and she's like whispering, talking to herself. God help this woman.
Did you hear her?
Yes, that's exactly what she did.
Doing her baby voice. I'm like, oh, you're making a fool of yourself, Merv, and I am tuned in.
Her eyes are bugging out. Like she's not even blinking. Oh my word. Help her. Help the lady. God
I'll
bless you,
show
Merv.
y'all. She sure did. She showed y'all.
Jeez.
She read messages from 2021.
2021. I love it. I love it.
Why is she whispering? That's her mental illness voice. I don't know.
I don't know why she's whispering. I guess she's looking through her vault.
Yeah.
Hey, just
we
Paula.
have it. We have
very
it.
manic. Very. Hey, Alex. Hey, Maudlin. She yeah, that seemed very spazzy, very spazzed out to me. Eyes are wide open, not even blinking, putting out any kind of just crap. Not even like no proof of anything. But we know Starlight was somewhere.
And Starlight, she's on vacation, Merv. I mean, take a break. But then she has this other channel called Truth Brigade, and I'm subbed with the notification bell ring. And I love that Merv acts like it's not her. Like she's like, look at Truth Brigade putting out truth bombs, and she'll go comment, and I'm like, you're talking to yourself, right? That
I love when people
we know
do that.
that.
I love when
I
people
love
do
it.
that. Yeah. So Muppets and Manilow said, because I left a not so nice comment about her of how dirty she's been to people. So now I'm an imposter with a baby voice and my faith was questioned. Oh dear. Not your faith.
Not your faith.
Not questioning her faith.
Can we call you Muppies?
Yeah, Muppies.
Can we call you Muppies now?
Oh, did you take it down, Muppies? That's okay. Ay. Who the hell? What? Why is Merv blaming Starlight now? I'm not sure. I clipped it because I figure, that's the anthem around here.
Hi, Paula. It just popped in her head.
Don't think we know you're in there too? We do. We do.
Supposedly she's in there somewhere. And you know what? If you're going to try, don't even bother.
Don't underestimate me, baby.
Baby, don't you dare underestimate her because, damn. I mean, and
she'll just look you up in her vault. Piece of carrots.
And she has your IP. But you got IPs, Merv? Is that what you're doing? And right now she's watching this saying, I wasn't even talking about Randy and One Win from the Dr. Phil show.
Flurpy doo. Good to see you. Hey, Paisley.
Merv was throwing names at the wall to see what stuck. Right. And I was like, no, you're wrong about Hello Starlight. Block the house. You chicken. You chicken. I went in there to say hi to my friend. who was so whenever they were reading text messages.
Who's your friend in there? Don't say Scooter. Don't you dare.
Scoot to the second
Poor Scooter. You need to run for your life, Scooter. Ronnie thinks you're best friends.
I need your phone number, damn it. Call you and unblock me.
Best friends, best friends.
Oh, but so they were up there, they were reading these text messages back and forth. And instead of just reading the damn text messages, Merv was like, it's your turn. And so it took like 5 hours. I was like, son of a bitch. I went to bed. I didn't finish. I don't know how it ended. But
yeah, I don't have 5 hours in me to watch that.
I don't, and I'm exaggerating, but it wasn't a full 5 hours.
I got my few
honestly, it was probably about 4.
Clips. I was so happy with my 3 little clips, and then I was like, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm proud of you because I heard that. I didn't clip it, but all I was thinking was, man, I'd love to put this together in a little opening video. Don't underestimate me, baby.
I like it. Don't underestimate me, baby. Oh, it's good stuff.
Clearly, she watched a Clint Eastwood movie the day before she went live.
She's feeling tough over there.
Yeah.
She's still tough over there today, or whenever that was, the other day.
But yeah.
Bless her heart.
And so, and then, all right. So, and then obviously, I went on panel with Samara this week.
Yes, you did.
So that was just a good time.
That was a good time. Yes, that was a good time. I saw you up there. You did great.
Well, the thing was, okay, so hi Wendy V. I know you're watching. I didn't listen to any of Wendy V's stream, but I got a little bit of a rundown and one screenshot sent to me. And so let me just clarify, Wendy V. No, I didn't know who that guy was. Pop Not Soda, I think, was the person who shared the live to lure people over there. There was 20 people watching, and I was number 19. And I think more came, but no link was dropped in Discord. You're full of shit. I don't know who that man is. I did sub while I was there. He was nice. And what else did she?
Yeah, that has always bothered me that she she's like the truth. The truth does this too, where they think that they know what we're thinking and what we do and why we do things that we do or whatever, and they're wrong every time. So when you were saying things like, I'll sub to your channel right now, what was his name? Vigilum? I don't know. I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I don't know who that is. Apparently he came in our stream, but that doesn't mean we know them. There's lots of people that come through here. We might not know them or, whatever. No, that's not to be offensive. That's just that's just how it is. Sorry. We don't know everybody. But Wendy was saying like, oh my God, Randy. Oh my God. Like, why are you pretending you don't know him? Like, just ridiculous about it. And I'm thinking, why would you care? And why would you pick something like that to lie about? Like, what a weird lie. I don't.
Why would I get up there and say that?
I don't know.
Stupid, because that's like saying, "Well, I want to hurt his feelings."
Well, I don't understand like why Wendy thinks she knows any better. She thinks that you're lying. Why? I mean, because they think the worst of us. That's so. Of course, we're lying. Doesn't matter what we say. It's always a lie in their mind. They do think the worst of us. And that reminds me of the comment that Sarah made. And I want to address this. I didn't talk to you about this beforehand, but if you don't mind, I'd like to address this real quick.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to show you. Here's the screenshot, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Pull this through. Okay. So this was TNT went live this week, and I missed it because we were live on Yaba's channel. But they were talking about when Steph accused us of being on that phone call, you had gone to TNT, mm-hmm. and so did I after you did, because you told me that you did, and so you also told me it was her birthday, so I did wish her a happy birthday, and I thanked her for, saying that absolutely not, we were not on any call or whatever. Anyway, there was nothing bad about Steph in any of those messages, and TNT is welcome to share any message I have with Steph. You can see them all. There's nothing bad about Steph in those messages. But Sarah, and this is why I get pissed at Sarah, because she's so mean. She says, I don't love the shit out of anything, Randy and when they said they did that shit to create issues with you and Steph. No, we didn't.
No, well, here's the thing. If you go back to that live where Steph was up here, she says, I wish TNT was here to clear this up.
Oh, that's what, okay. That makes sense. Then that's because I didn't know either why you went to TNT about it. But
yeah, she said that on the live stream. So
okay.
Sarah, you need to fact check, girl.
I mean, Sarah's another one though that she doesn't like us, so she's gonna assume the absolute worst. But I wanted to make sure that I addressed it because nobody tried to do anything to create issues with Steph and TNT. Nobody did. TNT doesn't believe that. She knows that we didn't, and I appreciate that. And I also sent Steph a message and told her the same. Like, no one's trying to create issues. That's bullshit. I just want you to know that. Sarah only ever talks shit. She never has anything nice to say. She's always just a nasty shit talker. And I don't know what the hell I ever did to Sarah that's got her undies in such a bunch about us. But whatever it is, Sarah, I'd love for you to get the fuck over it. I would love it. Message me, girl. You need to yell at me for something? Do you need to take a link somewhere so you can scream at me? What is it going to take for you to just stop seeing us the way that you fucking see us? I'm so done with it. I'm so fucking done.
Oh, I know. She cares how you see us, Sarah. I don't. Go fuck yourself. That's my opinion and mine alone. I do not speak for Wendy. Sarah, go fuck yourself.
Well, I mean, that's an
I don't give a. Yeah, I don't care what you think of me. Anybody that says I don't love anything about them when you used to clearly talk to us, like us. I mean, I'm not going to say that you loved us, but
Wildflower, that's exactly. I hate people who assume they know what I'm thinking when they're never right, and that's how I feel all the time. The Truth, Wendy Badge, Sarah, and a couple of others are constantly saying how we think and feel about something, and they're never fucking right, ever. It's usually the opposite of what they think.
Yeah.
And no matter how many times we try to talk to them or whatever we need to do, apologize, make it right, do whatever, it never ends. It's just always going to be the same. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. Sarah, you're wrong again, as per usual. You don't know what you're talking about.
And let's clear up.
Whatever.
And let's clear up also about taking stuff out of Discord, because on panels, I keep hearing Randy put stuff out of Discord. No, I don't take stuff out of. If I'm in a Discord, whatever someone writes in that Discord, it stays in there. Hey, Melly D. Whatever we talk about, it stays in there. All that stuff stays in Discord. Now, if someone hands me something from someone else's Discord, like every other soul on YouTube, yes, I'll use it. Yeah, absolutely. When Stephanie Brown said that, I honestly was taken aback by it when it was sent to me. But I don't share stuff out of Discord, so you could stop using that as an argument. I don't. And
Steph keeps bringing it up, like,
too.
But who is the one who went live when something was found in my Discord? That was Steph with the screenshots from my Discord. Like, why are you pretending like you have never done that, Steph? You absolutely have done that.
Well, and I don't know that she's pretending she doesn't do it. She's just saying, why is Randy mad about Samara doing it when Randy just did it? Even though Samara, isn't Steph the one that brought it to everybody's attention that Samara was taking shit out of Discord?
I don't know.
Ash, thank you. I think so. So, Steph,
I just thought it was weird. I just thought it was just weird. Like, she's acting like somehow you broke some cardinal rule when she took shit out of my Discord, or it was sent to her and she put it out. Either way, Either way, regardless, honestly, I thought we didn't have rules anymore. Isn't that
Little
what they
Miss,
wanted? I mean, right? Yeah. Yeah,
yeah, you
right.
really don't, Little Miss STFU. You know, people may get a little defensive at times, but there's nothing in my Discord that's bad. You can come back if I think you left. For some reason, even though it's my Discord, it doesn't tell me when people leave. But yeah, there's nothing in mine. I need to work it more. I need to be in there more. As you know, and your Discord too, Wendy. But yeah, well, come back. Come back. You do not enrage. I mean, you don't make people mad. And if you do, so what? It's okay to disagree. I think everybody, if you agree all the time, then something's wrong. It's the getting mad and cussing people out and then running to somebody else, which you never do, Little Miss.
I mean, I think that's one of the benefits of having a Discord is when there's a problem, you can deal with it. You can get on a voice call and yell it out or whatever, or that's, usually it's really nice to do that. Now, if someone just leaves, I mean, you can't get a hold of them, I guess, after, but hopefully that's short and they'll come back.
Which is what I did in the voice chat. And this is why I got so, with Samara the other day. Like, I get it. Like, and people, I don't know, Carla. I can't please.
Huh?
But I said I can't please Carla. I don't know what to do. But they said I was really easy on Samara. What more? What you want me to do? You want me to pull her teeth? I mean, what more can I do?
I don't know what. Hey, Susan, I don't know what it's going to take to win Carla back over. I don't know.
Oh, let me be clear.
Well, I feel like we have tried a lot. Like, I feel like we have had many conversations with her, and I have said this whole thing before. We have had many conversations with her. They always seem to go well, face to face or, ear to ear. And then next thing I hear, I'm a shithead again. I don't know how to make her happy. So I guess
I didn't know that Wendy V did defend Samara today, but here's what I know, Ash, is Carla, I can't help but like Carla. So
yeah, I don't have a problem with Carla. I don't know what her problem is with me. And here's the thing: if we tried to get an apology from everybody when they were all on panel together, I am positive that is just because we were just trying to get to the end and have some kind of resolution. Obviously, we do not know all of the ins and outs, all of the details, all of the times that you've clearly been wronged and, deserve justice, clearly, and or whatever. We don't know all of those details. So probably just wanted to get to the end and be like, okay, are you sorry? Are you sorry? Go in peace. And apparently that was the wrong thing to do. And I should not have done that.
Right. But we have apologized. I know now going on 10 times. Carla, I'm sorry that I tried to get you to apologize. But here's what you don't know. If anyone remembers how much we told Samara how hard she needed to apologize for the bullshit she did with the doxing of Tracy, the bullshit she did with Carla, we would over and over try to get her to apologize, and she flat out said no.
Yeah, I mean,
so we pulled from Samara, and then we found out she was a piece of shit. But I kind of already know she was shitty. But yeah, Shawnee.
Yeah,
Wendy B. Of course, Wendy B. defended Samara because she doesn't like me. Think about that, Wendy B. What if I told you Samara was the one that sent me the screenshots? And I know she didn't. I'm just playing. I don't know. Everybody's butts poker, though, didn't they? Hey, November Rain.
Hey, November Rain. That's all right. We're just getting started, November Rain.
Oh yeah, we haven't even got our guest up here. And everybody's speculating, and because I don't think anybody knew for sure who was coming up tonight, and
No, but Wendy
and
V did make a guess. I don't know where she got her info or if she was just making an educated guess, but she guessed that you would have Miss Bea Haven up here tonight. And your thumbnail is hilarious. Did you
I
guys all
love it
see the
so
thumbnail? It's
much.
fantastic. It's so cute. Is that Pickle Pickle?
Pickle made it, but
Nice.
I came up with the what it says, and
With the saying.
I
Okay,
think
gotcha.
it's so clever. I'm just,
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
It was gonna be Tam Tam, but
Yeah, sure. Also, we did see that Katie went on panel with Wog, and then did he also go on her panel too? I think that he also went there, and she started like kind of making noise that she was flirting with him, or I don't know. It was really uncomfortable and awkward. But I'm thinking that she said that she wanted him, and then apparently she posted something on Twitter. She did a full body shot. Bless her heart. I don't even want to show this. I'm not going to show it. It doesn't matter. She did a full body shot calling out Misfit Jenny. And I guess because Misfit Jenny said she was fat, which I thought Misfit Jenny didn't go for looks. I thought Misfit Jenny said that was a bad move, but whatever. Anyway, yes, she called Katie fat for coming at her man. And then Katie posted, I guess, on Twitter. I don't know. So I don't know how deep that's going. Please tell me that made me feel bad for his girlfriend. He did a great job of defending Hermie. Did he? That's my question.
good. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. That live was disgusting. Okay, so what happened? You guys are gonna have to fill me in. What happened? Did he defend Hermie? Did he Katie, by the time the clips that I heard of Katie were like, she's gonna be sitting on his face by whatever, I don't even know, that she's gonna basically she thinks he's great and hot. And I'm sorry, any man that stands upright for her is hot, I think.
I know today that I saw on Katie's channel again.
You saw what?
A penis.
Yes, somebody sent me that clip. Yes, I got the clip.
I bet it was the same person that sent me the clip. Yep.
It probably was. And yes,
I love you. I love
thank you so much. Yes, that was hilarious. We saw someone's little peepee.
Mm-hmm.
And again, on Katie's I have such a strict no nudity policy on YouTube, and you're all failing.
Not me. I zoomed in, and
you would. You would. Yes, Ems. That's the clip I saw. She said she was gonna sit on his face, move to California, blah blah blah. Wog should have respected his girlfriend and left. Yeah, and then she couldn't understand why the chat wasn't eating it up. That hey Shamat, I guess the chat was mad at her for not being respectful of his girlfriend. And I wonder I'm curious as to what side Tawanda's gonna land on that. Probably Wog's side, I would imagine.
Probably.
But she loves Katie. She loves Katie and she's going to help Katie, but Katie's trying to break up your two best friends. That's such a pickle. What are you going to do, Tawanda?
But let me say this before and then we'll send Bea Haven the link. Wog, you're doing great. Just don't give up. I'm telling you that, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. Meetings. And I mean this, and I don't care how you feel about me, Wog. If when you go to a meeting, and I think you've said you've been to some before, you know that that's the only room you're ever going to be in that everybody in that room doesn't want you to fail. Everybody in there is cheering you on. They've been through it, and it's I think that. So if you're on YouTube and you get that craving, instead of picking up that drink and saying, well, I had a mess up. Well, I thought he was standing still. I hope he is. And go to a meeting. You got this. And if you've admitted you're powerless. There's step one. You've got it done. So look, you're well on your way. So meetings.
Yeah, Wog does not like me at all, and I don't care for him a whole lot either. But in all sincerity, I do hope that he continues to stay sober, and I do wish him the best in that journey. I know that's not going to be an easy journey for him, so I do wish him the best on that for real. And that's not. Please don't go live and say that I'm not saying the truth, Wendy V, or the truth, or Sarah, or anybody else who doesn't like me. I am being genuine on that. I do wish him the best.
Yeah, and here's what, that there's the only way this ends is jail, death, or another institution. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain by just going to meetings.
Yeah,
you got this. You can do it. There's been a lot of people do it, and you can do this, Wog.
Yeah.
So
thank you, Melly D. I am being genuine. I don't care for Wog, and he certainly doesn't care for me, and I've made fun of him more than once. But if he's serious, then I'm serious, and I'm happy to support him from over here. I don't need to go be in his life or bother him. I can support him from over here and wish him all the best. I certainly send my prayers.
I'll root for anybody trying to get clean. Anybody.
Yeah.
It's not easy, or everybody would do it, right?
Yeah.
And it's a little early, in my opinion, for him to get a sponsor, but it's not too, because when you go in the rooms, you start getting phone numbers, and then you could just call everybody in that room, and I guarantee you they're all going to answer, because none of them want you to drink. None of them. Yeah. And there's going to be people on YouTube. Well, because you tend to do, like when I smoked cigarettes, I would smoke when I was live. I think when we talked about this.
Oh yeah, I always did. Huge trigger for me. And driving. Every time I got in my car, first thing I had to do was get a cigarette.
Yes, driving and smoking. And so it took a long time to break that habit, but here we are.
Yeah,
so.
It can be done.
I'm sorry. Standing still, when I saw him, he wasn't drinking the one. I didn't watch all of it, but he was drinking water. She was drinking, he wasn't. And that's hard. That's damn hard.
Thing with Katie, from what I understand, she's got like a tube in her stomach as we speak. Like she still has a tube there. So is that like a feeding tube? Is she getting food? Is that how she eats?
Oh, I don't know.
What is that? I don't know what the tubes were, because I honestly don't watch Katie very often, but I know that she has a tube there. And I listened to her one video where she's talking about like what the doctor told her. And if she doesn't stop smoking and drinking, which sucks for her because she has to quit two things at once. It's drain. How can she still have drains? Like I had my drains gone before I left. Are you sure? And you're sure it's not a feeding tube?
Oh, I have no idea.
So I'm reading the chat. So, okay, so it's drains. Wow, still having drains. So what they basically told her is they might have to do a revision on her. So her ulcers then have not healed then. Because they're thinking about having to maybe do a revision. And her stomach has been, she said, up in her rib cage for 4 years or 5 years. And they might have to like try to use that stomach. I'm worried for her, honestly. And she can't stand me, and she wouldn't give a shit if I'm worried or not. But I am worried about her.
Yes, Melly D. You go to 100 meetings in 100 days.
Yeah, the stomach, the ulcers are eating through her stomach. Yes. So they might have to get part of her stomach that from the surgery and try to use that as her stomach, which might be, like she said, like a reversal or revision surgery or whatever. And that stomach has been not receiving blood. It's not been like a viable organ in her body for years now. I know, Shauna. I know. She wouldn't give a shit if I was on fire in front of her house. She would not care. But I'm still worried about her. Doesn't matter. She's still a human being, and I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to her. How is it not like dead tissue with it? That's what I was thinking, Red Nerdy, because it hasn't had a blood supply. It hasn't like been a useful organ in her body for like what, 4 or 5 years now. Hey, Gingerlux, I hope you're doing well, hon.
But Melly, the thing is this: once you have the tools after rehab and you relapse, the guilt. But no, it didn't work just like. I mean, no, it wasn't just that easy. You have to want to get clean as bad as you wanted to get dirty. You have to put as much effort into not taking those pills as you wanted to take those pills, or whatever your, drug of choice was.
Standing still. I mean, I don't know if you're just trolling or not. She doesn't care. Why should we care? Because I'm a human being, and I don't enjoy seeing other human beings, whether I like them or not, sick or in pain or anything. I don't enjoy that. That's not fun for me. That's why.
You got this, Melly D. I promise you can do it. I care that I don't want to.
Hey, Sour Girl.
I don't ever want to send flowers to Katie's funeral.
No, I don't wish that on anybody. I cannot like her as a human being, or as a person or whatever, and still not want to see her sick like this,
Yeah, I don't want to see her sick. I mean, she was drinking today, and yeah, Lyndon, I don't want to see anybody flush their life down the toilet. She's not even 40.
No, I know. It's horrible. Anyway, all right. There was another thing I wanted to address. Sorry, I got stuff I want to say. I know you have a whole thing planned.
Well, we haven't been live all week. We've kind of.
I know. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we'll move on to your thing, but there was a couple other things that I wanted to.
Go ahead, Melly. I would go to a meeting and just start there. You got to start somewhere. Go to a meeting.
All right. Trust me. Pop Not Soda went live, and she made this comment during her stream. Can you add this? And I think that she's wrong, and I would like to see some proof of this. So I'm asking for proof of this. So listen in, and you guys tell me, fill in the blanks for me if I'm missing something.
I know that there was no.
She's talking about Samara taking information. No, she's talking about when they looked up information on the truth. She's talking about that.
Okay.
Then she wanted me. Well, because.
See, and I think that laugh there is Duper's delight. I think that you're lying, and you're lying, Pop. And that laugh there is Duper's delight. That's just my hypothesis, allegedly, conspiracy. That's what I think. But anyway, listen in.
I know that there was no reason for, she wanted me. Well, because that was, I know that was her working for Starlight when it came to the Tracy stuff. I know that. Because we talked a little bit about that. That was Starlight wanting information. So I have no doubt that Starlight received everything that I put out.
Okay.
Wow.
Right. She's saying that Starlight is the one that wanted that information on the truth, and that her and Samara talked about it. So there should be messages or something, right, Pop?
Yeah, there should be some receipts.
I would like to see those messages. I would like to see some proof that Starlight asked for that information, And there she is in the chat. Never, not ever, not one time has Samara ever given me or even spoken to me regarding anyone's information. And that's what I know to be true as well, because at no time did I ever see any of that information come through any Discord or anything like that. But Pop says that she had conversations with her and that she has no doubt that Starlight was the recipient of those documents or whatever. So I am asking for proof of that, please. I want to see proof of that if you have it. You
and I think Bea Haven is going to clear that up, Pop, and but you
otherwise,
need to get your receipts together.
If you're lying or if you're wrong, I think you should retract it, take it back, and apologize, because that was I don't know. I don't think you should be making accusations like that if they're not true. All right. Well, anyway,
right. It's everything is now blame Starlight. Blame Starlight. Blame Starlight.
Right. Of course. Blame Starlight. I get that. I understand that that's the game, but that's a pretty big accusation to make, that she wanted some docs information from the truth. I don't believe that. That doesn't line up with anything I know. And I'm sure I don't know everything, so that's fine. I'm like I said, I just want to see some proof of that, please. You said that you and Samara talked about it. So there should be messages or something. I'm sure you have it. So I'd like to see it, please. I'm asking. I'd like to see it.
Yeah, we would have to provide receipts for sure. For sure.
Starlight, I don't believe anything she says. That's why I'm asking for proof. I'm surprised no one else has asked for proof. Like, that's a huge accusation to make.
Right. And they made a big deal about me bringing up age. Well, let's remember that Samara would age shame people, hiding under the guise that she was, what, 25?
I don't even know. And honestly, I don't care. No one cares how old she is.
I don't care. It's
just one more useless thing to lie about. Like, why? I understand. Don't tell people anything about yourself. The less, the better. I think, keep your privacy private. But I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
No one cares about how old she is. No one cares.
No, but when you lie to your so-called best friend, what's the point? Why are you hiding your secret? Why do you have secrets from someone that has helped you so much?
Yeah, I don't understand that either. I don't know. Proof isn't needed anymore for anything, it seems. Well, it is for me. I still want to see proof, Ems. I'm not going to believe anything until I see the proof of it.
And I agree, Ems, that the way they say PJ, they say it must be true, right, Wendy? Shit.
What?
I said, Wendy, the way Wendy V acts, it's like, if she says it must be true. Brandy knew who that was. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, well, I feel like we have said it so many times. They don't know us. Truth doesn't know us. Wendy Vag doesn't know us. Sarah certainly doesn't know us. Every time these people speak for us and try to tell you what we're thinking or what we're planning or whatever, they're always wrong. Always.
That's a good question Melly D asked.
If Randy told you she was 20 and later you found out differently after building a friendship with her, would you be upset? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. And it would just make me not trust her as a friend, because why lie to me? Especially like me. Why lie to me? I'm not known for giving out people's information and doing shit like that. That's not what I do. So, like, why wouldn't you tell me your age? Why would you keep that a secret from me? But, I understand protecting yourself as well. So, I get it. I've heard a lot of people speculating on things they had no involvement in. Of course, they have it all wrong.
Yes,
right.
Yeah. About whole investigation.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bea Haven, I put the link in Discord in your messages.
You doxed my snail porn. I did not. I didn't show one picture, Plurpy. I can.
Yeah, Pop thought they were close until Pop got scared, and then I don't know. I don't know about Pop. I just don't know. She seems to have a lot to say and was a completely different person. Like, remember she was on panel and she was like, I'm just going to say this and I'm leaving. And now
she was supposed to disappear. She was supposed to, I don't like drama. I don't want anything to do with any of this, da da da. And she's still here. Which, go ahead, stay. That's fine. But I think that why ask for proof for anything when we don't answer for Starlight? Just wondering, not trying to be a jerk, just asking. It's been said we don't answer for her, so I don't know. No, it's not necessarily even to answer for Starlight. I want to see proof of what Pop is saying. If this is really me wanting to know if I can trust anything that Pop says, because that was a big statement for her to make. And I don't know. I don't think you can say things like that without proof. Pop is Pop, not Soda. I don't know if that's the name she's still going with. I think it is. I'm not sure.
Pop. Yeah, it is. It's still Pop, not Soda. Hey, Miranda.
And a lot of people like her, and you're welcome to like her. Like, I don't not like her. I just want to know. I want to know that what she says is true.
Yeah. Yes, and you're right, sweet. It's you check in, but you never check out.
Hello, Miss Bea Haven.
Hi there.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you for allowing me to come up.
Thank you for coming up.
I really didn't want to have to do this, but I listened to that live where you were on panel with her. And the only reason I put out those screenshots is to prove that she's lying about, I think she said I only gave her money one time for rent.
Mm-hmm.
Those are just the first 3 screenshots I came up with. So, and there are 3 times out of 4 months that I helped her out. And I'm not even, it's not about the money at all. It's about the lies. And the way that she was speaking to you with regards to what she took out of your Discord, there was no apology, no remorse. I mean, blaming it on Richard. If Richard hadn't have put it out, no one would have ever known. I think what you would really like to know is, what all did she give? What all does she have? And who is she giving it to?
And why? What could have possibly been Richard's interest in any of it? Like, that, it doesn't even register with me. Why would anyone care what's in there?
And I seem to remember Richard being on panel saying she just sent him stuff. He didn't ask for it. And I don't know that I don't believe that.
Well, I don't know what her motivation was, because she didn't share any of that with me. I've come to learn that there were a lot of things that she kept from me that she didn't share with me.
Hey, Dana.
But if I guess I should just start by when things started going sideways with us, is she had asked me, I can't help but say what I'm going to say. I don't want to hurt anyone or step on anyone's toes, but this was late last year, probably October or November. She asked me what I thought was worse, an emotional affair or a physical affair. I told her my opinion and why, and that would be an emotional affair. I'm not going to go into why, but I asked her why she was asking me that. And she said, because she was talking about it with another friend and wanted to know what my opinion was. When all of this stuff started happening with Pop, I guess she shared this with Pop and was afraid it was going to come out. So she told me what was going on. And she knew exactly how I felt about it. I was so surprised. This was not the Samara that I knew. You know, I think why I trusted her so much was because she loved animals. She made sacrifices to help animals. She talked about the Bible and Jesus and church and Bible study. And I never heard her cuss. She would always spell a cuss word. And then I remember when I was in Hawaii, put on a live, and I heard her cussing her head off, and I'm like, what in the heck? Like, how did that happen? Like, who's the real Samara? And that really made me, I know it sounds silly, but it just like, she was cussing like a drunk sailor all of a sudden. And then the final straw for me was when she had that group voice chat. And I asked her, oh, I told her, first of all, that was the stupidest thing you could have ever done. Why did you do that? And I said, what happened? You know, because I stick up for her all the time. And I wanted to know what was going on because I was her friend and I wanted to know for damage control or whatever, because I knew it couldn't be good. And so she gave me a very vanilla version of it. And later that night, Chloe was going live and she said, Chloe's going live. I'm not listening to it and I don't want you to either. And I'm like, So I listened to it and nothing, it was far worse. And again, she lied to me again. There were other situations in between that. Oh, her age. She had told me she was 44 the first time she told me her age. She had a birthday since then. And then when Pop was putting out her age, she was denying it. She let me make a video saying that's not true. Samara's not 55, making me look like an asshole. Didn't fess up to it then. So a few days later, I'm still hearing this, and I was talking to her on the phone, and I said, Samara, are you 55? And she goes, yeah. No, wasn't sorry about it. Didn't feel bad about it. What? Just like, okay, I'm 55. Let's move on. And I'm like, wow, what a stupid thing to lie about. And if I'm your best friend, why you had plenty of chances, especially after I made a video, to tell me the truth. So I thought I knew this person. I don't know this person. And I doubt everything she ever told me. And I'm learning more and more. It's just disappointing.
Yeah. So, I don't know how deep into it we want to get, because the whole thing with Richard was pretty deep for Samara, right?
Well, she would say, I go, what are you doing? You know, I'm like, there's a family involved here. And she would tell me, yeah, don't know what to say and what not to say.
Yeah.
Um,
Which for Richard's sake, not that we are friends with Richard, but we wanted to be careful.
There's a family involved. Yes.
Yeah. But then somebody said that Richard said, "Look, I think I saw a screenshot of Richard saying that he didn't care what his wife didn't care what he did, or I don't, so I don't know if that's."
Well, I have screenshots from a person I know that wouldn't make up screenshots that Samara herself handed over. The things that were being said were absolutely disgusting. Like, where's your dignity to let someone talk to you like that? Disgusting, gross, graphic things I didn't even want to know. So it's all a game to her. That's how she tried to portray it. Oh, it's just an internet thing. No, it's not just an internet thing, because you had the wife in your Discord. You would talk to her in voice chat. And I told her only one time I was in a voice chat with the three of them. And I told Samara, I feel dirty. I cannot do this. I will not do this. You need to make it right. But it's all a game for her.
I think I was shocked. I know I was when you said that Samara never missed anything on YouTube. I didn't know that. Like, I
From
didn't
the
know
time
that.
their eyes opened until they closed at night, everything was YouTube. And now that I've had time to reflect on it, we didn't really go deep about life itself. It was always YouTube, YouTube, YouTube for her, not for me. And there would be times where I would go radio silence on her because I couldn't handle it anymore. I needed a break. I don't live my life day in and day out all day long on worrying about YouTube. Or she would talk about things that I had no interest in. I didn't even know the people, the community. But that's, and you knew what my concerns were when this first went down, that this is her life. I didn't know how she was going to react to it. But the truth is she wasn't gone for long. She's never going to leave.
Yeah. So let's get to the doxing, because she put that on you and Paul.
Well, I confronted her about that.
Randy.
She was trying. I heard her on your live that night where she said,
Hold on one second. What'd you say, Wendy?
I said we can barely hear you, Randy.
Me?
Yeah,
I hear her.
I can hear you, but Bea Haven is way louder than you. Can you turn up at all?
Is that better?
No, not at all.
Do I need to turn down?
No, I think it's fine. I didn't know if you had shut something off or whatever, Randy. Maybe you didn't. That's fine.
Okay. Is that better?
No, keep going. It doesn't matter. Keep going. It's fine.
Hello.
Well, she had said that she wasn't present when the phone call was made. She was. She was absolutely there. And then she said to me, well, I'm just going to tell everyone that the reason that we called to verify if Carla was there was because we were going to send flowers. I go, don't you dare. I'm not lying about it. I've already admitted to it. I've taken responsibility for it. I know that it wasn't right. I shouldn't have done it, but I should not have done it.
So now I'm paranoid that nobody can hear me. So she was sticking with that was going to send you flowers story on our panel that night, right, Wendy?
She did say it.
Ain't that what she said, Wendy, to Carla?
I don't remember, honestly.
No,
everyone can hear you fine, Randy. Don't worry. Everyone can hear you.
I told her absolutely not, that I'm not lying about it. Right. Well, and she threw me under the bus. And then when I confronted her about it, she goes, remember, I got a phone call. I said, no, Samara, I don't remember. And that's not how it happened. I remember that you were there.
Yeah, I think that's what she said that night, that she was I'm pretty sure that's what she said. We were looking to send you flowers. I think that's what she said.
No, that wasn't it at all. And she knows it. She knows it.
Okay, Nunya Biz says no, Randy. She said she didn't do anything. It was all the Haven.
No, that's not true. She was on the call the whole time. She knew exactly what was happening.
So let's just tell the truth. Y'all didn't believe that Carla was in the hospital, right?
No, and the reason for that is because of my history with Carla and how she would handle situations when her behavior got her in trouble. And I thought that it was a way to get sympathy for the shitty thing she had done that made 5 people leave simultaneously. That's why. Not saying it's right, but that was my motivation behind it. She did, Jason. Samara told you that it was for flowers. That's absolutely not true. Well, and when someone else, the next person comes up, you'll find out how paranoid, absolutely paranoid she was about what I was going to say and not say.
Well, so Mo33 in the chat said, did anybody feel like they should reach out to Daisy?
Well, that's my dilemma. I know what Samara has told me the status of their marriage is. I don't know if it's the truth. I don't believe anything she says now. I don't know if that's what Richard told her the status of their marriage was. But I don't want to put something out that's going to break up a family or a marriage. That's my dilemma.
Yeah.
I wish I could go all out and say what I personally know and how disgusting it all is.
Okay, so we'll get to the money.
Well, I mean, that's private stuff. I don't know.
I do want proof. And I don't care about the money. It came to a point where it was becoming too much and I couldn't be responsible for helping her out on a continuous basis, but she would still sad fish and I just wouldn't acknowledge it. I stopped giving her money. You're right, Jens. I'm finally got the message. Finally. That's the reason I said something is because she's lying about it. Otherwise, I would have never said anything. Again, I don't care about the money.
Yeah, I think it was just the feeling of being used is probably more like it, which is, she was throwing Bea Haven under the bus an awful lot the other night and up here. So that's
You're right. It was a gift, but at the same time, if someone's going to lie and say something that's just not true, I have the right to say something about it. So there's that.
Yeah, yes, you do. You have a right to say whatever you want, especially if she's gonna say things that are not true, and then you feel like you need to correct that. I mean, it's none of our business how much you gave her.
At the same time, I don't want anyone else to feel sorry for someone that is, in my opinion, have put themselves in this financial situation and not doing a darn thing about it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Right. Because for all you know, there could be 7 other people giving her the same money for the same reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly felt that way, Sin. I felt like she totally threw me under the bus.
Good to see you,
never done that to her.
Thank you.
Hey, friends, good to see you. Men who cheat always have a quote, my wife doesn't love me. Is that Stewie? Like the real Stewie?
I'm sure not. But I agree with that fake Stewie's sentiment. Men who cheat always say me and my wife we're on the outs.
Well, and the part that's really bothering me about this whole situation is that she's trying to make herself a victim of Richard Groiper. That's not it at all. You participated in this. And claiming you're a Christian woman. I'm sorry. That just blew me away. I couldn't get over it. I couldn't move past it. I was just not the same after I found this out with her. I just wasn't. Not okay with it.
Yeah, that Stewie account was made 2 days ago, so that's fine. Yeah.
No, Stewie G, I'm not your mama.
No one's your mama, Stewie.
Hey, Buttered Crumpet. Oh, bye, Stewie. Good to see you, Buttered Crumpet. Hey, guys, the good Nunya and Nunya Biz are the same person. No, they're not.
I don't think they are calling out or whatever your name is.
No, they're not,
I
because
don't.
the good Nunya goes live.
Right.
And
Haven't
there's
we heard
Nunya
both of
Biz.
them?
That Nunya Biz is in here. But
Yeah.
yes, you can absolutely email me, zolling out. Shauna wanted to come up and ask you something, I think. Is
That's
Richard
fine.
leads Samara on?
I know, Nat Chloe. I noticed.
Dana, I don't even get me started, please. You know, this whole thing, I heard Samara say that she was influenced by other people not to like you. Total lie, just so you know. Another lie.
Can we please make Sweet come to the USA, please? Sure. I'm all for it, Zippy.
Fine.
You bring the bag, I'll bring the chloroform. We'll go get her.
Or somebody just get her a plane ticket. How about we do this legally? I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Oh, okay. So not against their will? Well, damn. You take all the fun out of it.
Well, Dana, I feel like Dana is being a little bit.
That's why I don't even want to address her, because she comes in and side rails things, and I'm just
Yeah, I don't think
thinking.
she's meaning to, but I think she's pretty defensive of Richard, and I could be wrong.
Well,
She can correct me.
not
Hey,
my problem. I really don't care. I'm just trying to tell her the truth. You know, when I hear Samara say that other people influenced her not to like her, is not the truth. No one influenced her.
oh, and the looking up of Tracy, we need to kind of address that too, because she downplayed it. Randy, I never have been. I'm actually really against a lot of what he stands for. And, you know, gotcha, Dana, gotcha. Because she didn't seem to want to really just own her shit and being shitty about wanting Tracy's information.
Well, from what she told me, is that I'm trying to remember how this went. She wanted to, I don't even know what the situation was, what happened with that, or she wanted to disprove that Tracy didn't use someone else's identity to get out of something like that. And Samara asked for the information, for Pop to get her the information.
Leonardo, she put some receipts on her community page. I don't know what you want.
What do you want? What is it that you want proof of?
Yeah, Leonardo, why aren't you in here under your real account, first of all?
Yeah.
Second of all, what receipts are you wanting to see? If you're trying to make her show how much money she gave to Samara, I'm going to say that's none of our business.
No, if she wants to put it out, she can. I just did think it was shitty that, hey, Darity, that when I felt like she was throwing Bea Haven all the way under the bus.
I think I've already proved that what she said was a lie. I don't need to put any more receipts out as far as money's concerned, because again, the money is not the issue for me. The lies are.
Right.
Frenchie, I disagree with you saying that we acted badly towards Carla. I think, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to.
Wait, is she talking to us or is she talking to Samara and Bea Haven?
Oh, okay. Let me just pull back my defensiveness.
Well,
fine treat, babe.
You weren't involved in behind the scenes situation with us. So again, you're speaking on something that you weren't involved with. You don't know the history behind it. I didn't wake up one day and decide to end my friendship with Carla. It was, a long drawn out process. And I finally got to the point where I needed to walk away. So, I've let it go. To be honest with you, Carla is the one that keeps talking about it. This friendship ended over a year ago. I haven't spoken about Carla in forever, but she can't seem to stop talking about me.
Yeah, she's talking about Bea Haven and Samara, not us.
I'm sorry, Frenchie. After I said it, I was like, "Shut up, Randall," but it was too late.
Hey, you guys mind if I jump in real quick and then I'll just get down and you'll.
Oh no, we don't mind that. We're not saying that Bea Haven wasn't shady. We're saying that she doesn't have to carry all of it on her shoulders, Leonardo. Come under your real account. Okay, sure, Shauna, go ahead.
Hey,
I
Haven,
wasn't
how are
shady
you?
in Carla's Discord either. Please, where's your receipts of that? Since you're asking for receipts.
Sorry.
I didn't share anything in there that was shady. I saw shady stuff in there, but it wasn't from me. I'm sorry, Shauna.
Do you want a link, Frenchie?
Oh, please, I don't really want to talk to her.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I just figured if
I mean, she's welcome to. It's your panel. I don't want someone up here that wasn't involved. I don't even know Frenchie. She wasn't involved in our friendship, our group. So she's hearing one side of it. I've moved past it. I don't want to rehash Carla's stuff anymore, and I want Carla to move on from it too. It's done.
Yeah, I would like to see Carla move on. And what I mean by that is get some closure and feel better about things. It would take me watching Carla do something really bad for me to just out and out think Carla's a bad person.
Randy, that's how I first got in trouble, was trying to give Carla closure. It didn't work out very well for me. I'm now known as a real lifer because of it.
Then get Whistler down, Leonardo. This would be a time I'd let her. Okay, Shauna, you go ahead, sweetie.
Hey, Bea Haven, how you doing?
Good.
My only question for you is, last year, it was like the end of the year, November, December, in that area, when Samara and Groper and I kind of had our falling out. Why did you get involved in it?
Well, because I was Samara's friend, and I personally thought, and this is what I said then, and this is the same way I feel now. I felt like you were looking for something and you found it. And I know that you reached out to Samara and said that you wanted to talk to her about it. She didn't get in touch with you in time that same day, and you went live about it, and it just opened a big.
It was actually 2 days. And
I'm telling you what Samara told me.
Yeah,
So
well, I'm just
what
correcting it and just telling you my side because you never asked. And I am taking the critique that I was looking for something. I can't say that that's not true. I will say what started all of that was talk about me being seen in Groper's side chat and being said, well, how can you be in his side chat when all this and all this? So I just went to see for myself what exactly everybody was talking about. And that's where it all started. But I still don't understand. I mean, I'm not going to bring any of all of that up because that's in the past. I just don't understand why you got involved, except for you're defending your friend. I understand that sort of loyalty because I do the same thing. I'm for people that I love and I know would have my back, I'm the same way. A lot of you have only really seen me do it if you were around for the Awesome Hooker days, because she's my friend online, offline. She's not a friend to me. She's family. And I would do the same thing for her. But for you to say that and get involved, it was so unnecessary because you hadn't really been around. And I totally didn't get it. And I'm willing to let go, but I would just I don't know, maybe some understanding and acknowledgement.
The crap that was coming out of his mouth, what you don't know is what I said to him behind the scenes. I was disgusted by it. Absolutely disgusted by it.
He wasn't saying that shit behind the scenes. I don't understand this argument about, well, I said something to him behind the scenes, but he's being blatantly anti-Semitic and transphobic.
Right. And you're right. Shauna, I should.
And you're
If-
friends with a trans person, Bea Haven. But before that, you and I were very good friends. So I don't understand how you couldn't say, well, Shauna is a trans person. That would hurt her.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And for that, I really, truly am sorry. You're right.
Thank you. Just the behind
You
the
know
scenes
how
thing
I
doesn't.
feel about you, Shauna, and I have regret over it. I do. I should have stood up for you, and I didn't. I should have done a lot of things.
No,
I haven't.
Bea Haven, it's not that you stuck up for Samara. She was your best friend at the time. I get that. Like, I'm not angry at that. I'm more angry at the idea that you weren't even fair in that fight. It wasn't that, oh, I see where Shauna's coming from here. It was, oh, Shauna's looking for a reason to go off the handle. She must need attention. And, and so it totally gaslit the situation in my argument in the first place, and he kind of doubled down on that and was calling me even nastier things. And there were giggles and laughs. And I mean, for you two, I didn't get involved in any of your shit with Carla. I stayed friends and loyal to the both of you. That sucked. That really sucked to see. And I'm not trying to play a victim. I'm just telling you how I felt.
And I totally get it. I really do. Believe me, I try to be self-aware, and I know when I know what my faults are. I have a big mouth. I say things I shouldn't say. I've done things I shouldn't do. I'm trying to do better. I've learned even more from this experience. I don't want to hurt anyone, Shauna. And I certainly don't want to hurt you.
Thank you.
You know how I feel about you, and I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. I really am.
Yeah, I want our relationship back that was like it used to be. I want to feel good when I see you in side chat and I joke around with you. I want to feel like that shit is dead, and I just needed to have this conversation with you, Bea Haven. That's all.
I want nothing more than to move on from it. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to do that.
Well, thank you for hearing me out. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the apology.
You're very welcome, Shauna. You know I care about you very much.
Ditto, kiddo. All right, I'll let you guys finish your business. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Wanda.
How sweet is that? That is so ditto, kiddo. By the way, awesome saying. I'm totally going to steal that.
I don't think I made that
well,
up.
Thank you for making me laugh because I was about ready to cry. I'm hurting people.
And see, Carla, this is all we wanted, Carla. This is all we wanted.
That's
it. See how nice this happened? They say sorry. I say sorry. Thank you for apologizing. You're welcome. Love you so much. Ditto, kiddo. And that's the end. Don't you see?
Yeah, and for the record, I do want to let anybody know I'm working on my character flaws about needing attention. I can't deny that. I can't deny that I looked for that fight. But
stop. You're not an attention seeker, Shauna. Well, in my opinion, you're not at all.
Sometimes I am.
Well,
but I'm working on it.
But I think what I liked what Bea Haven said about trying to be more self-aware. And honestly, that's all we can do is try to listen to people when they have their complaints, see if there's any truth in it. If there is, evaluate that. And act accordingly. That's all we can do. So
we're all trying to be better versions of yesterday,
Right, we should be anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, most of us are. Yeah.
Well, the thing I need to learn is how to gauge people sight unseen.
Yeah.
I've not done a very good job at it.
We've all been burned there as well. I mean,
that's hard.
Okay.
You just have to listen to your intuition, but even I'm not good at that. I try to be.
Well, especially
it helps that I'm antisocial.
People can be whoever they want to be here.
Sweet 666. I love a happy ending.
But I appreciate you guys being willing to talk and hear each other.
I've always adored Shauna. She knows that, and I should have been the one to go to her, and I wasn't, and I regret that very, very much.
Well,
yeah, we've always had a really good relationship, and I'm glad that we can have it back.
Me too.
That makes me so happy. I swear that makes me so happy. Carla!
All right.
I can't take much more.
Carla, that's all we wanted. That's all we did. We just wanted it. We had good intentions, I swear.
But not that I'm opposed to that. I would like to move on. I really would.
Yeah, I think everybody just has to come at it at their own time. Sometimes people aren't ready. The hard thing is that there is emotion wrapped up into all of this. And even though feelings aren't factual, that emotion can be really heavy. And when it starts to come up, who knows what's going to happen? You're going to cry, you're going to fight. Randy, you and I have literally in the same chat cussed each other out and cried at the same time. That's emotion. You know what I mean? So it happens.
And emotions are real. They are, like you said, facts aren't always truth. They're not, but they still feel. You still feel them, and you have to deal with that. You really should.
Well, and I may feel one way about something, and the person I care about may feel a different way, and what I've done or said has hurt them. I don't want to do that.
Right.
I want, and you didn't need to tell me for me to know that wasn't the right thing to do. It was horrible, and I should not have participated in any way, shape, or form. Period.
Yeah, the best thing I am always looking forward to, just for anybody in the future, is like if I'm being pigheaded, and maybe not at the moment, but tell me why you think that I'm wrong, and we can talk about that. I'm always willing to have a discussion, and I'm always willing to change my opinion with more information. But
I'm the same way. I'm always willing to talk. If you hate me, that's fine. We can still have a conversation. Yelling doesn't scare me. If you're that mad at me and you're that, you hate me to that kind of a degree, let's have a conversation and see if maybe we can come to some, ground somewhere. I'm
not afraid of confrontation. I think it can lead to really great things.
I feel the same way.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going back to side chat. Thank you guys again. I really
thank you, Sana.
You made my night.
All right.
Well, I love you, girl.
Love you too.
Oh.
Bye.
That's sweet.
Oh, that makes me feel so good. Okay, who's next? Who else? Make it a beautiful night. Who's next?
Nanya Biz, I saw you
that
in
I
here.
want to come up if she's still here.
Who? Nanya?
No. Jenna? Are you still here, girl?
Oh, yeah, Jenna was here. Yeah. I thought she was coming up too.
Yelling is Ash's love language.
And I thought Lafrey wanted too.
Yes.
I love that. I love it when someone hears someone out and you own your shit. Yes, I shouldn't have done that. I was wrong, and because I felt the same, that I should have said more publicly. Okay.
Yeah,
I dropped the link, Lafrey wanted, in the chat.
I don't like two-faced people. Whatever you say about me behind my back, you should be willing to say to my face.
Yeah.
Especially if you call me your friend.
Oh yeah,
that's exactly right. And I kind of feel jaded at this point, like I enjoy, really the only thing I listen to in the drama community anymore is you and Wendy. I look forward to my Friday nights. Even though I don't always chat, I listen. If I'm not listening live, but it's, there are good people here.
We try to have a low key, like a little bit of drama is fine and fun, maybe or whatever. But nothing too heavy, nothing too deep. We try to laugh more than anything because I think that's needed around here in this community.
But a full night of drama is too taxing, man. I'm worn out.
I don't have it in me. I don't care. It's not that deep for me. I'll throw some tomatoes or whatever. That's fine. Or, whatever, something light, nothing too ridiculous and hateful and heavy. And I just don't have it in me anymore.
Yeah. When I start talking about going to court and shit, I'm like, bye.
Yeah. I'm not doing any of that.
I'm like Michelle Deuces.
Well, you have to be dealing with someone that's willing to be honest, who's willing to have resolution, who's telling you the truth, who's really your friend. By the time this happened with Samara and I of course I was upset about it all. I mean, I cared very much for her. And I hated that she wasn't able to be honest with me. I hated that she got so wrapped up in so many different, there's so many layers. I can't, like I said, I'm finding out things that I didn't know. So
Agree. Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Jenna.
how are you?
Jenna,
I'm good. Thank you guys for having me up.
Well, you're welcome. The last time that you and I were on a panel together.
Yeah.
uh-oh.
It's been a long time though, but yeah, we did get into it at one point, and I apologize about that, Randy.
Oh, you nothing to apologize for. It's been probably 2 years, but I don't know. I still remember it because I was like still talking. I'm like, what the hell? What happened?
We're having more resolution? Wow.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
guess tonight's the night for resolutions.
That's right. All you people need to write it down. I don't want to hear anymore that we don't do any resolutions over here, and that my whatever my batting average is, 0 for 1,000. I don't want to hear it. Okay, we got one tonight. We got one.
Thank you for the super chat, Evelyn. It says important friendship rule in the DC. If you claim to be my friend, I shouldn't find out you have a problem with me by hearing it for first time in a live stream. Agree.
Amen.
Yeah, it sucks when you get thrown under a bus by your so-called best friend on a live stream. Doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't. No, it sure don't. Or you get a screenshot from their Discord. They're like, I'm going to go live and talk about her. And I'm like, wait, what? Don't do it, ex-best friend. Don't do it.
Well, thank you, Frenchie. I'm going to assume that's a compliment. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm a good influence.
Yes, you are, ma'am.
I'm going to, oh.
So, my 2 cents and my things on Samara. I can't stay up here long. I have a little grandchild here tonight that's still awake waiting for me to come read her a bedtime story. So I can't stay up long. But I don't want to get emotional. I just feel like I was friends with Samara the longest. Me and Samara have been friends for 4 years. 4 years, and I thought I knew her. I thought that it was an actual friendship. We would talk outside of YouTube. She had my phone number, I had hers. It was a different friendship. And when I kind of have stepped away from YouTube, I'm not around a lot. But I still kept in contact with Bea Haven and Samara. And so when Samara and Bea Haven had a falling out, like they did, I wanted to hear everybody's side of the story. I didn't want to just hear one. I wanted to hear both. And Samara came to me first and told me her side. And then I said, well, now I want to talk to Bea Haven, and I want to know her side. So I'll get back to you. So things got crazy in my life, and I couldn't touch base with Bea Haven. And every morning, Samara was messaging me, have you heard from her yet? Have you heard from her yet? But it was a different, have I heard from her yet? It was more of a, I'm worried. Have you heard from her yet? I'm worried what Bea Haven's going to tell you, which kind of caught me off guard. And I was kind of like, no, I haven't heard from her. Well, then I finally heard from Bea Haven. And my mouth hit the floor with the things that I heard that I thought I knew, but I didn't know. And I know, like, when you were on panel with her with that guy the other night, she kind of used Wendy's thing, like, oh, you don't tell people everything, your business on YouTube, And I loved your comment, Randy. You were like, yeah, like your social security number or your address. But when you're friends with somebody, you get a relationship. Because I'm sure Randy and Wendy are friends. I'm sure you know about their kids. You know about their names. You at least know their name, their real name. She knows my real name.
Yeah.
I found out I never knew Samara's real name. It was a lie. It was a lie. Everything was a lie. Everything. And so when I finally got back to being like, Samara, I spoke to Bea Haven, and these are the things that I need to ask you about. These are the things that are bothering me that I need to know the truth for. It's been 3.5 weeks, and I still haven't heard from her.
Because she blocked you.
Yes. She kicked me from Discord. She blocked me from Discord. I've texted her. I've called her. Nothing. So how am I not supposed to believe what I'm hearing when you can't even give me the courtesy of a 4-year friendship to answer the questions that I have for you? And those are the things that matter to me. Like the Richard thing, it's whatever. I don't think it's anybody's business, but the people that are involved's business. I think and I just feel like she's using the Richard thing to get away from owning her shit, to be honest with you. Because the panel I heard, it was all about Richard and all about what Richard did. And when people asked her the tough questions, like Randy, she didn't have an answer. She avoided it of poor, pitiful me.
She wouldn't take responsibility for anything.
Nothing. She was in all on that Pop thing. Now, I'm sorry. People can think what they want, but Pop definitely looks people up for a hobby. And she can come for me all she wants, but the truth is the truth. She looks people up for a hobby. That is why Samara linked with her.
Pop, honey, I don't love that hobby. Can you?
Yeah, I don't love that hobby either, but that's one of the reasons why Pop and Samara connected.
She used her too. She could give her something that she needed.
Yeah.
Which is gross.
Maybe you should look into diamond painting, Pop. It's fun. Doesn't get you in trouble.
Keep your fingers busy.
Yeah.
You don't have to,
Samara wanted me to go into Pop's Discord, become friends with Pop, and I wanted no part of it. I was like, nope, I am not going in there. Nope, not at all. Because those were the first things Samara told me about Pop. Was her hobby is to look people up on YouTube. That's what she does. She looks you up, she dissects your life, and it's a hobby for her. And I'm like, well, I'll stay 10 feet away from her. Thanks. I wanted no part of Pop. So the whole Tracy thing I didn't know about, I found that out when everybody else found that out. The whole Carla thing, that is exactly what Bea Haven, it was because Carla was constantly putting herself in a lying situation, or she was just doing things that were going to get her in trouble. And then miraculously, she ended up being sick. And for Dana and for Frenchie to sit there and say, but she was sick, this happened before she was sick. The falling out happened before Carla got sick.
Yeah, absolutely.
It wasn't like we just stopped being friends with Carla because she was sick. And that bothers me because everybody runs around like, oh, we're the cruelest friends ever, and we just bailed on Carla in her time of need, because that's the narrative Carla likes to spin. But I'm sorry, that's not how it went. Not at all.
No.
You heard the clip that I played earlier in the beginning with Pop saying that Starlight is the one who wanted that information on the
No, Samara wanted it. Because if you guys all remember correctly, Samara and Tracy were at each other all the time, going live at each other. Samara could not stand the truth. like, could not stand the truth. And there was something about, now I can't remember all of it, but it was something about an aunt and a name with the aunt. And Samara wanted to know that information. So she went to Pop and asked Pop to look up Tracy
It was
for
a
this aunt name.
sister-in-law. It was a sister.
Yeah, aunt, sister-in-law, something like that. I don't know the whole gist of it, but I know it was Samara, because Samara and Tracy, excuse me, were going at it all the time.
Okay, well, that's what I thought. I just I wanted your
Definitely. I don't know why Pop is doing throwing Hello Starlight in there. It had nothing to do with Hello Starlight.
Well, she's all the rage. Starlight's all the rage right now. If you can,
there it is.
Be mad at Starlight, you're in the club. So
yeah, if you need to blame something on someone, it's Hello Starlight.
Always,
always her fault.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's where I'm at. I just, it hurts to yet again make a friend, think that, you have one, and then it was a lie. That's what bothers me. It was all a lie. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
All of it. Why can't people just come on YouTube and be honest? I don't know.
Well, there's obviously some deep-seated issues going on that we weren't privy to.
Yeah.
But that's not my problem. I was sincere in my motivation. She just wasn't. And that's the bottom line.
Yeah. And Frenchie, you're allowed to have your opinion. Absolutely. But I'm just telling you, that's not how it went down. If you were in the Discords, if you were around in the circle, you would know it happened before Carla was sick.
Yeah,
it was already going to shit way
a lot of
before
other
Carla
people
got
can.
sick.
A lot of other people can confirm that too, because Samara and Bea Haven also went in. I forget who's Amanda's Discord, or was it Hello Starlight, to give everybody a heads up as to what was going on and not to pick sides. So many people knew that happened way before Carla got sick.
Yes.
So,
well, it was like at least a week. Yeah.
Well, if you remember, it was going on for a while within you guys and us.
Well, the frustration.
Like, if you remember, we were the one persuading her. Like, if you're not remembering things, you need to go to the doctor. Like, go to the doctor. Like, I was serious about giving her that information because she wasn't sounding well.
Samara's friend.
Hi.
Oh dear, Swishy.
Hi, Bea Haven. What's up?
What's up, Swishy?
Why are you and Samara fighting?
You'll have to rewind.
Basically, we're not fighting. We're correcting information that was given false.
Yeah.
But like, what's like?
I'm sure you know, Swishy. You sit in StreamYards with her. I'm sure you know.
You've heard Samara.
No, I don't.
Okay, you need to go back on the live that she was on first, where it started, to understand then.
Oh. Okay. I honestly don't know.
Just don't believe everything you hear, okay?
Well, no, I like you, Bea Haven. That's why I'm asking.
I like you too, Swishy. I just found out that she wasn't honest with me.
About what?
A lot of things.
You have to go back. Who's that guy that you was on the panel with? If you listen to that and then follow up with this one, you'll understand.
It's Phil.
So listen to Phil's when she
He's
was on,
Tom.
and then come back and listen to this, and then you'll understand the whole story.
No, don't come up here and make accusations, please.
No, I know. I'm not making accusations. I'm part of Belgab. That's what this is. Over on this side that you guys are talking about, it's Belgab. We go back like 10 years to an old.
Basically, Swishy, everyone that she hated before are now her besties, her frenemies, you know?
Right.
So
are you guys gonna be friends again? Because I like it when you guys are friends.
Well, unfortunately, that wasn't my decision.
Wasn't?
Did Samara send you over here, Squishy?
No. Actually, I was told. Well, I wasn't told not to watch this, but I was asked not to talk about it if I did.
Oh, again? Oh, I've heard
I
that
don't know.
before.
Hold on, I
watch
didn't hear
it.
what
You
I
might
didn't.
find out the truth.
I mean, you
so-
have to understand. I'm a troll. I'm just here
No,
to have fun and troll.
I didn't hear what you
No,
said.
Squishy, I'm really trying to get the
Close
rest
the
of this
door on this.
out and move on because I'm not interested in continuing to talk about Samara. There's no going back. So that's it.
Yeah, one and done.
Yeah, this will be it. Nothing else to say about Samara.
Well, that makes me sad, Bea Haven. I like you a lot.
I like you too, Swishy, but just because I'm not friends with Samara anymore, I'll see you around.
Okay.
All right. I'm sure you'll get Samara's side of it, but don't believe everything you hear.
Hey, Crazy Daisy.
Man.
Yeah, that's why I don't have. That's why I have Life Rewind presented, just in case.
Well, I did want to say that in the live the other night, King Michan said that his wife was like cool with him, like messing around with other chicks. Lots of wives are like that, though.
Well, I've heard that too, but I can't imagine that. Well, then why are you hiding? Why is it a secret? If it's cool. If it's cool with her, then why is it a secret?
I didn't know that it was. I thought everybody kind of knew at this point.
Why were you told not to come here?
No, I was just told that if I watched this, that they didn't really want to hear about it. So I was like, okay. So, but I was curious. I wanted to know.
What you don't know, what you don't know will hurt you. Okay.
Right, and you know what? They more or less tell you don't question what you just heard. It's basically
I do whatever I want. Like I said, I'm a troll. That's all I do is go around causing chaos to entertain myself with because it's fun.
Well, you can tell Samara this. When she stops lying, I'll stop telling the truth. It's as simple as that.
Okay. Listen, Bea Haven, don't be a stranger. I want you to come hang out with me, and I want to do troll things. I want to convince you to come.
I'm not on much on YouTube these days, Swishy, but I'll probably see you around.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys be good. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Well, I just want to say hello, ladies, first.
Hey,
Hello, Life Rewinded.
And the only thing I wanted to say about Samara, and it's not nothing bad. I feel the same way everybody else does. I thought she was my friend and everything. And two things. She said that she was only talking to Hello Starlight and Alex. She lies because Alex was like after me, or I think during me and Alex. I was also writing to her. And she lied because she said Saturday. She told me that Saturday when you went live, Randy, because I said, you have these people waiting for 2 days now, and you don't have to come talk to everybody. It doesn't have to be a lynch mob voice chat. You could talk to whoever you want. You could have whoever you want there, little, no little. She wanted to talk to everybody, and if you remember...
I'm just going to interrupt you just a second because that is what got me on when she said there was no reason for us to talk because me and Wendy went live about it and she was supposed to talk to us Saturday. No, for 2 days, we was willing to talk to
and I held these off. I was like, Randy, please don't. I promise I'll get her, because she was promising me I'll be there. And then if you remember, I said, you have 1 hour or Randy's going live. She never answered me. And then the minute you went live, she was pinging both me and Miss Bea Haven. Yeah. And I said, you had your chance. I tried. These people want to know. They don't want to lecture you. Like, they just want to know what you shared. Maybe why. Like, you put this in the hands of somebody we don't know. And we've shared pictures of our grandchildren, of our life. Like, I don't care about the shit you shared of me talking shit on YouTube or whoever. I want to know why. Because what I saw from Richard was pointless, petty screenshot that said nothing. So it had made no sense to me. So that only led us all to believe or
Well, I think
speculate
that was
that
done
he had
to.
juicier stuff, but just to
Well, think about it this way. That was enough for him to drop the hint to Samara. Stop talking about me. I'll drop more. Who knows? And that's why I said, at the very least, you all deserve to know what she took out of there. But that's not going to happen because she won't even take responsibility. She says, well, if Richard didn't put it out, no one would know. That's not even the point.
I still cannot figure out why he would want. Now Wendy said something this morning. She hypothesizes that Fod wanted screenshots from our Discord and that he asked Richard to ask Samara to get them.
Yeah, I never thought about that, but yeah. Which
I
that
never thought of that
missed
either.
me too. I mean, last I heard, she couldn't stand FOD, and now she's a wrench
Yeah.
in her channel, and God knows
She
what else.
hated FOD. Hated FOD. Wouldn't go to her channel. I don't want to hear what she's talking about. Blah 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 blah. And now they're best friends. I don't know.
That's why I'm saying she slithers around and tells you one thing and does another thing.
Yeah,
it just pissed me off because she made us all look stupid because we were like, no, I swear, she promises she's going to come in. And then, she gave me some bullshit, which was different than what she said on the panel the other night. She told me that Saturday, if you guys remember, she was sick. She was throwing up all day. So I said, well, did you puke from your fingers that you couldn't just text that and say, I'm not feeling good?
She's like, yes, if you must know.
Hey, and I agree with that, Chippy. And that was something else that she said that got to me. That she said, "Well, I was in that voice chat hearing stuff I didn't want to hear," and she ran to Pop Not Soda, like I was in there talking, something dirty, that, and that's just not true. It's not true.
I don't know if she thinks it makes her feel, or if it makes her feel powerful that she's got inside information, or I don't know what her motivation is, but she knows better than anyone that you just don't do that shit. And that's why she wouldn't say anything to me, because again, it would have been something like, why are you doing that?
Well, speaking about Fod, her relationship when Fod came back this time was so weird to me because she hated Fod. Hated her. Absolutely. And then when Fod came back, she was up her ass on her best friend. It was very confusing.
In FOD's Discord, I guess. I didn't know FOD had a Discord.
Well, she wouldn't talk to me about it because she knew that I didn't care for FOD at all. Never have. Never. So she didn't share any of that stuff with me.
I mean, like I said, I don't know if FOD has a Discord. Like I said, I'm not around YouTube very often. I came on tonight to be able to speak and support Bea Haven and Life Rewinded, and but I'm usually not on YouTube. But supposedly, from what Samara told me, that her and FOD are fine and they're friends now, and she's in her Discord. I don't know if it's true though.
Well, enough of FOD. Get back to what you were saying.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail anything. I'm just
I didn't mean it like that.
Well, no, it was just that Pop Not Soda announced on her stream. She told me that they were in the Discord talking. Well, that was a private chat. That's why they're called private chats. And
I just don't get it. I don't get the reason. I guess that's the part that's bothering me. I don't understand the reason for taking anything. What the heck? Like, what? There's nothing in there that would be interesting to anybody but us. I don't know. It just seems I don't get it. I wish I understood that part. I wish I understood the reason. But
the sad thing is that both Alex, Starlight, and myself were defending Samara, and we had caught a lot of heat for that because everybody was like, no, you take anything out of Discord, it's bullshit. I'm like, yeah, I know, but maybe there was a we tried everything because we didn't want to not like Samara. Like, I really cared about her.
I know.
It's fucked up what she did to a lot of people.
I know. Well, I think this is totally wrong, but Pop recorded many conversations with Samara from what she says and is threatening to release them. So who knows what we're going to find out. Stay tuned.
Great. I mean, most boring conversations you've ever heard. Have fun.
I will, but you know,
Enjoy them.
that's she must have read the book How to Not Make Friends and Influence People on YouTube. Record their shit.
Oh boy.
Well,
Glowy. Samara's nothing
Well,
but a
some
liar.
people think she's all the rage, Pop. You know, they don't mind when she doxes and gets information. Like it's hot, it's cool, everybody loves her.
Well, no, Frenchie, it shouldn't be like that. Discord honestly should be where friends get together. We can say what we want, and people that are in there keep the shit in there. If I share a picture of my grandchild with my friends, I should be able to trust that that picture is not going to be anywhere on YouTube. And
yeah.
if I say something about somebody that like I hate FOD. I hate FOD. And if I say that, then if I'm venting, then that should stay right where I say it. That's the way it should be. And so bring it, Samara. Release your recordings.
I told her when she told me that she talked to Pop, I said, you know, she recorded your calls, right? She goes, I know. Then why did you do it? I mean,
I
why
was just so mad, Randy, that the way she talked to you, like it was no big deal, and like she just did not even care. Like she was a snotty little bitch, like, and acted like she left us. No, you didn't leave us. You ran, and just because you ran, you wait 2 weeks? We know you didn't go far. Now you're on another panel, acting like you just get to fucking walk away and not explain yourself to anybody.
Well, that's what she did. She did the same thing to Jenna. As soon as Jenna said, "Are you 55?" she blocked her. Wouldn't talk to her anymore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I was. What did you call me?
Her name was actually her name.
And don't believe anything Miss Bea Haven tells you. Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the one lying.
Who said that?
Samara told Jenna not to believe anything I told her. Really?
Yeah, because you're 22, right, Samara? Glowy, what calls did you hear?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that too, Randy.
Yeah.
So Glowy and Samara were very close. So
I would like Glowy to come up.
I didn't know they had a falling out.
Oh yeah, this happened. She was trying to get Glowy to cut ties with Richard, and he was a horrible person because she didn't want people finding out the truth. I suppose. I don't know.
Glowy, there's a link.
You were on the call, Glowy?
If you don't mind hurrying.
No, I'm sure she's heard them. I was on one of the calls. Oh, I didn't know that, Chloe.
I'm gonna jump down. I had nothing
I
else
have
to
to
add.
jump down. I have a little girl that's tapping her foot at me. So thank you,
I just
Mimi.
wanted
Thank
to
you,
say
Wendy, for
about
having me up. And I'll be listening. But thank you guys for having me up. And
I love you, Jenna. Love you.
I appreciate y'all coming up.
Thanks.
And I'm sorry that y'all got hurt. Hey, D-Rod.
Thank you for that.
And what was your sin, Jason? What did you do wrong?
I just wanted to say, Randy, that she was lying to you, like, and saying that you went live spitefully and that's why she did what she did. She had 2 days, and that's a fact. And she didn't bother to answer any one of us, so she's lying.
She couldn't because she couldn't justify her actions.
Well, because I remember you. Yeah, she couldn't justify them. And I remember Life Rewinded in Discord saying, I'm trying to get in touch with her. You know, she was trying her best to reach out, and I think she ghosted her for a couple of days, and then got up there and y'all went live. Why would I do it? Hey, Jana.
No, she was answering me and like telling me anytime. And then when I got everybody together, and I'd be like, okay, you ready? Then it was ghosting me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was again, anytime. then goes, and then after the third time, I said, you know what, you got a fucking hour, or Randy's going live, and I'm not threatening you, but I'm not also going to sit here like a jerk off waiting for you to answer me.
Right, and to be, you know, when me and Wendy went live about it, she acted like we dragged the skin off of her, but we was really easy.
I thought it was mild.
Yeah, it was very mild because we didn't know what all had been shared. We didn't understand. And frankly, you know, I think that was a week out, maybe 2 weeks out of me trying to get Carla to apologize, you know, and I felt like a damn asshole.
And when you're in somebody's Discord, obviously, yeah, you owe that person an apology, but you owe everybody in that Discord an apology. You owe everybody in that Discord to tell us why you did it, what you shared. We have a right to know. Our shit is in there. So if she thinks she only had to apologize to whoever's Discord, she took shit at him. That's not how it works.
Well, that's unfortunate because at the very least, I wish she would do that for you guys.
Okay, Chloe's up here. I'm going to step away just a minute and use the restroom, and I'll be right
Hi,
back.
Chloe.
Welcome to the panel, Chloe.
Hey, Bea Haven.
How are you?
I,
Happy belated
good.
birthday. I heard
How
it
are
was your
you?
birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Nice. I think I've actually spoke to Life Rewinded a couple of times. Nice to meet you, One. I don't think we've ever spoke.
Nice to meet you
And
too.
Randy.
I've seen your name around, but I don't think we've ever spoken before.
Yeah, I think we spoke a few times, Chloe.
Yeah.
But
So
thank you for coming up. Yeah.
yeah, so we were on a call. I was on one of the calls. The other call, the recorded call from Pop, I did not hear, but I was on the call with several other girls.
Was that in April?
Oh God. I suck at dates.
Was that what Pop and a bunch of other people? Was Nunya on that call too?
Yes, there was a bunch of us. Yes.
Okay, so that's the April 25th call. Okay.
You got that date down, huh? You good?
Well, it's the last day I spoke to Samara, so yes.
Yeah, so I mean, it was a very eye-opening phone call. She's nothing but a liar. She tried to tell me that I was lying about multiple things that I never lied about, and I was very shocked at that because I thought we had a friendship, but it doesn't look that way. Hold on one second.
Are you able to give any examples?
Okay, so she said that it's stupid shit, but she said that I said that Pop was in a mental institution, which I never did. She said that I found that in Richard's server and took it out of Richard's server to tell her, which is a lie. That swishy guy that just came up, that I took it was stupid shit. It was I took a screenshot of him and sent it to Pop, I think it was, which I never did. Samara used to go into private lives with him. She's the one that sent it to me.
Yes, she did. Almost every day.
Oh yeah. And she never holds herself accountable for anything. Anything. And this thing with Richard and all right, we're gonna go here because, and you guys can think what you want. I'm not, but I don't believe a fucking word she says about it. First and foremost, when she claimed it happened, this big, all these nasty ass texts.
Yeah. I've seen them, Chloe.
He was with his wife at a resort. He wasn't even home.
Well, I don't know I don't know what she shared and what she hasn't shared, what you've seen and what you haven't seen. All I know is what I've seen. Are you saying that her and Richard never had any inappropriate interaction? Really?
Too many inconsistencies behaving. Too many.
I'm back.
Too many. And I'm just telling you from my point of view, from being on the inside of this, there's too many inconsistencies. Too
That would
many.
be just the craziest thing. Who the hell would make up something like
She
that?
was so butthurt when he found out her age and her name, and he confronted it with her. He confronted her with it. She lost her effing mind. Like, lost it. That's why she left the Discord, not because of anything else. She told me he's no better than Pop. He's this, he's that. Not once had she. They were fine. I mean, there was no issues. All of a sudden, he confronted her, and she didn't like that. She didn't like the fact that he was asking her the truth, asking her to tell the truth.
Thanks for coming out.
Well, I don't know what her. Well, I do know that she told me at one point that her worst fear in life was getting old, and I said, "Why? You're lucky to get old. If you're lucky, you'll get old." Okay. I just it's her hang up, whatever. But apparently, she has an issue with how old she is.
And her excuse is, not to hide on YouTube. Well,
No,
first of all, if you're
that's
not coming on
bullshit.
the, and that's not your real name, and you're telling everybody that's your real name,
How can you
the
find
least you
someone
can
with
be
your
honest with
age?
is your fucking age or
Well,
close to it.
I didn't know you could find someone with your age. How's that happen? I didn't ask for her birthday. No
I don't
one
think
asked for her
anybody did.
birthday. No,
Anybody. She
exactly.
told me her real name was Samara. And when
That's a
she got
lie.
caught, she told me she was changing it to Samara and it would be legal in 6 months. What the fuck?
Oh my God. Oh, just like she stole her cousin's identity and they have stage 4 cancer. That's just as believable. Well, oh my
But
God.
hold on. That is believable.
What is believable? That she's going to change her name to Samara?
Yes,
No.
that's what she told me.
I mean that. I'm sorry, Nikki. What's believable is that she stole someone's identity. I mean, why would you lie about your age and then put yourself in a position to be a felon?
Yeah,
I don't.
no freaking idea.
That's
What goes through
another
her head?
hard conversation I had to have with her. It's like, my God, you couldn't think of a more tame lie. You had to like triple down like that. That's
Well,
crazy.
you know why she said she owes so much money to different creditors. Like, she can't even open a fucking checking account in her name. I mean, come on.
I don't know. But I obviously I'm not going to speak on it, but
yeah, I don't think that has anything. Honestly, that has nothing to do with YouTube. And her name wasn't either, except I mean, not her name. I don't give a shit about her name, her real name. I don't understand why she would pick. I mean, I thought her real name was Samara just because I thought nobody would pick that name after that movie. But whatever. I don't care if she can write a check or not write a check. It's the taking shit out of Discord, getting up on panels online, and then but lying to your friends about your age. You don't have to lie. Nobody here cares how the hell old you are. Nobody. This and YouTube's not a dating site. You don't have to lower your age to be. I mean, we're in an age where catfishing don't go too well.
exactly.
Right. She's probably not even a real vegan, Julie. She just wanted to make us all feel bad. I bet that bitch
Who
thinks about her
knows?
right now.
I've thought about that. Maybe it's part of this persona that she wants to put off. Like, I don't eat animals. I care for animals. I'm a Christian. I go to church every Sunday. Want to? I do. I have a Bible app. Want to do a Bible study? I don't know. Maybe that's her way of gaining people's trust. I have no idea. I do not know this person at all.
Bea Haven.
Yeah.
Has she ever talked to you about all the men that's professed their love to her?
Yeah.
So she has talked to you about that?
Some of them. I don't know who in particular, and
Oh
I don't
well,
want to name names,
Swishy was
but
one. Swishy was one. Professed his love to her, and
yes, that's one of them. You know, and like you said, I
Freeside.
did it right.
Who's Freeside? I don't know who Freeside is. Freeside's one of them.
Mm.
Freeside leaves.
Wild
Listen,
one.
don't fall for Freeside. He leaves me a comment on every video, every community post. When are we going to run away together? He's a whole player. Freeside, I'm looking at you sideways now, you big player. Don't believe him. He's a whole troll.
I think
everything I put out. What about me, baby?
Yeah, I don't know who they are. But the one thing I believe is that she had a fantasy in her brain. Hi, Swishy. How are you?
Hi, Chloe. Listen, I just wanted to come up real quick and say one quick thing
Okay,
about
you do that.
the love.
Mm-hmm.
I like the older women. I'm here for the gills.
That's fine. Whatever.
I like to get it on.
Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh my God, Swishy. Oh.
Okay. Glowy, you said that you heard.
I'm sorry, Wendy, but how does anybody enjoy that shit? Like, what kind of women enjoy listening to that idiot?
I don't know. We're not a trolling chat. Like, that's not. Trolls don't do well in here because this isn't the audience for them. But I get, I understand that he, that's his thing. But anyways, regardless, Glowy, you said that you heard phone calls. Can you tell us, were we on any of these calls that you heard?
No, I didn't hear any recorded calls. I heard the call that I was on. I'm sorry if.
What was the purpose of that call?
Because Samara was lying about us and we were trying to get to the truth because she was making up these bullshit lies that weren't true. And we were all going to get together and we were all going to get to the bottom of it. And she looked like a complete fool. She ended up leaving twice, crying, pulling on the fucking baby act. Oh, you don't believe me? Please believe me. I begged her. Okay, Samara, show me proof. Send it to me privately. You don't got to put it in the group. Send it to me privately. She would not. She stood strong and she wasn't going to do that. But you know what?
She's willing to make herself look absolutely wretched by claiming this emotional affair is true.
It's bullshit. I don't believe it for one fucking minute. I'm sorry I keep swearing on you, panel, Randy.
They've heard it before. It's okay. I don't understand why you would want to make yourself look like a home wrecking 2-bit,
Yeah, well, I think she used Richard as a deflection, to be honest with you. I don't believe anything.
Well, these screenshots are pretty convincing, Chloe. I'm just saying.
But do you know how easy it is? Do you know how easy it is to create a screenshot from a Discord? Do you know how easy?
I wouldn't know because
somebody did it in 10 minutes and it looks legit. I'll send it to you. I'll show it to you. And it wasn't me. They used my name, my face, and said some nasty stuff, and then not really nasty, but said some not so great stuff, and then sent it to me. And I was, holy crap. I didn't realize it was that easy. That's why I don't believe it.
So this is all a fantasy in Samara's head.
I'm sorry?
This is all a fantasy in Samara's head.
That's what I believe. I believe she concocted this fantasy. She was infatuated. She used to get on phone calls with myself, Richard, and Daisy and just scream at them. I mean, scream at them. It made me uncomfortable. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, why is Free? I'm not sure if you ever heard it like that. Like, she screeches. You know, that little baby voice is not her voice. That's all a freaking act.
Okay, well, if that's true, then I'm even more freaked out over her than I was ever before, because that's freaking nuts.
And that's what I believe. I've seen it with my own two eyes. I don't. Nope. I don't. Not even. She lies so much that how
I don't
can
know. Call me gullible. I believe it.
okay, and that's your right. And I just I'm not going to say anything about that. You have that right to believe that.
So,
I'm just
Oh,
telling you
damn.
what
I've been over here talking. I had no idea that I was muted. I've been welcoming.
why is everyone talking over me?
Whoops.
I've been
So these pictures, these
welcoming.
nasty pictures are fake?
Natasha, hold on. Natasha,
the
did
screenshots.
you hear me welcome you back to being a winner?
No.
God damn, I've been up here just talking up a storm.
Here's Natasha's new channel too.
Thank you, Wendy. I was over here just talking up. I was like, shit.
There's
Now-
Hey,
Natasha.
Natasha.
There's Natasha's new channel.
Yes, sub Natasha up.
She has a new channel now, so there you guys go.
D-Rod, sweetie, what are you confused about? I thought, Randy thought, I did. I was like, damn, I'm just gonna leave.
She's on another panel of spewing bullshit, trying to debunk all of this. That's worse.
Oh yeah, she's on Phil's. Yep.
Well, and she's welcome to come over here. She's welcome.
She won't.
I'm not gonna go. I'm just fed up. I'm not gonna.
Do you want me to stream it? You want to listen?
I'd like to hear her.
Is she talking about? I think we should. But
okay.
What she's talking about? Yes.
I'm gonna agree with Chloe about, because the other night I think that a lot of the
I watched you, Randy. I thought you did great, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Her voice was even more baby-like, and so that was.
Okay,
Can
here it is.
address MO33?
But what about these pictures that people said they had?
What pictures?
Messages from him and nothing from you.
Because when I went in there you can go ask him. He deleted all of his parts. Before he deleted it, I went in there and got stuff.
Did you delete all of your responses?
No. Does it matter what I said back? Does it really matter, Melly?
It does.
Wait a minute.
It matters a lot.
Wait. Okay, so is it going to change things if you saw "I love you, Michael" was written back? Will it change things for you? Will you believe it then?
Ooh.
You told me you did say you loved him back.
I guess it would change a lot of things for everybody, because all you see is messages from Richard. Right?
Because when I went into the search thing, I put in "I love Samara,"
Please. Who was on that panel over there?
I don't know.
That's Melly, Phil, Mask Spoofer, and Samara.
Okay, there you go. Thank you, Chloe. I don't know who these people
So
are.
shouldn't you be over here, Samara, having this conversation?
She told us. She told us she had no proof because he deleted all his screenshots. But now she's saying she's got 4 pages.
Then why did she forward screenshots to someone? Why did she do that?
Tell her to get the hell
off.
off.
They were leaked, Bea Haven. They were leaked. Somebody stole them from her. Come on.
How is that possible?
It's not.
Hold on, y'all. Here's the thing. If Richard Groyper isn't going around, and I could be wrong, I don't know the answer to this. If he's not going around talking about their quote unquote relationship, then she needs to shut the fuck up on that panel right now. Yeah, y'all understand what I'm saying?
I do understand, because it's getting really gross at this point. Because I don't know. Like I said before, I don't want to cause turmoil for a family or a marriage.
Daisy and Richard are strong.
All right.
There's no fracture in their marriage.
My husband and I are Glowy. My husband and I are strong too. But let me tell you something. I hear that he's been kicking it up with some woman on YouTube. It's gonna put a dent. And
I agree. I agree. And that's why I am so angry at her for this, because why? What is the purpose behind it?
Right. This guy. Oh.
His wife is on YouTube with him. I don't even understand. Like, she sees everything that goes on.
Yeah, I think Hartley, I think she's being selfish too. I don't know about this. Go ahead, Wendy. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I came up with 3 of 4 pages out of 76.
I think you should post it all. If you're responding to him and stuff, I mean, I think that would be really helpful.
What
if you
good
wanted,
is it going? No, if you
because that would show more truth. If you're trying to show the truth, Samara, I think that would.
First of all, wait. Samara wasn't trying to show anything. That was private and put behind the scenes. Somebody leaked it and put it out there. That's what I didn't put it out there. I shared it back here behind the scenes with people I trusted. Somehow it got out. I had no idea until I saw it come up on my feed that it came out.
I don't know. I don't know. Yes, honey.
Here's another question.
Yeah.
Do you truly feel that Richard is emotionally wounded?
Do I think he's emotionally wounded? Fuck no.
Right.
I don't think he's at all emotionally wounded. Are you kidding me? No. I think.
Yeah, something tells me Richard's just fine. This feels like something.
I know. I need a shower.
I know, right? This just feels like so none of my business. Maybe I'm the only one. I don't want to know what her and Richard. I don't want to know.
Here's the bottom line. Either way, whether she's making
I don't want to know either,
or whether it actually happened, they're both sick and wrong.
Yeah.
I think he's
well, they're both wrong.
Wonderful, strong person, and I think he's reacting to all of this the way he should be, way better than I am. I think he'd probably be really angry with me right now for being on this panel talking about it, because I am reacting to it. But I can't help myself.
And that's Melly D that was just in our chat, I think, right? That's the same woman?
Yeah. Yes.
And you know what? He is a good friend of me, and he'll understand.
He sounds upset. I hate that. I don't want her to be upset.
The reason why.
Like, Samara, you're upsetting people.
She doesn't care.
I wish you gave a shit that other people are upset and hurting, and you don't give a fuck.
She's trying desperately
to about it because he understands me. So I just he's not going to react to this because he knows it's bullshit.
Well, and I don't think that stuff would have ever become public if he didn't keep going on streams demanding that Jeff's wife come on panel to talk about Jeff's. No,
it doesn't matter. That was shitty when he was doing the same thing, if not worse, behind the scenes, and then he has the nerve to get on a panel and tell Jeff to put his wife on the phone.
Well, that was the whole that wasn't even like.
Yeah, but he was okay with that. He was okay with that when
that
he was
wasn't
buddies with
him
Richard.
really trying to get his wife on panel. I think it was trying to test to see if Jeff would do it.
Why taunt Jeff? Why taunt him at all?
You know what? That's just how Richard is.
Sweet. Those pictures are safe and sound, girl. I don't share people's nudes. All mine.
That's a lie. Only with me, and I won't show anybody.
That's a lie. You came right out with that, didn't you, Randall? I know who's got my back and who doesn't.
Just kidding. I haven't seen anything. Maybe it's
I know how Richard is.
But yet he played with fire. He's playing with fire the entire time, knowing that he's doing the same thing, and I'm not the only person.
All right.
Yeah, that's another thing.
So now not only are you a dirty birdie, but he's a dirty birdie with other dirty birdies, apparently. Oh,
that's
boy.
bullshit. That's bullshit. And you know what? Here's the thing.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. She didn't come out with this emotional affair. I know she had...
Yeah, dirty birdies everywhere. Random dirty birdies.
She didn't come out with this until after Richard said that she was taking screenshots out of the Discords.
Oh, she told me about this last year.
Right. She laughed.
But wait, there's more. I want to.
All right,
in Samara's words, in Samara's words, I want to destroy his whole marriage. Let me tell about all the women he messages. When his wife probably
And how would she know?
I mean,
like,
would she know?
you
And
keep
if she
saying
did
you're
know,
not the only person.
does
like-
anyone trust a word out of her mouth? I mean, stop
No.
talking.
Yeah, they
Stop
should.
If you're making it worse, Samara, you should just shut up and go crawl under a desk somewhere.
I mean, seriously, stop talking. Like you're making it 10 times worse every time you open your mouth.
She wants to, in my opinion, with Richard, I think she wants to make it worse. Because instead of being over there worried about friendships that she's destroyed, she's worried about putting an end to a marriage and hurting
and making sure he goes down with the ship. She wants to make sure that she says everything about him that she could possibly say and destroy him. You know, she's going down and so is he. That it feels
right,
like
Shauna. Right. And I got news for you, Samara. Richard doesn't give a shit about the ship. Okay? You're going down. He's not, because he don't give a shit about anything or anybody.
Yeah. And you already look like a whole lying crazy person, so no one's going to believe anything you say anyway, Samara. That's the problem.
Right, Earth? Woo.
Like I said, either scenario is just disgusting.
Right. It's all bad everywhere. Sour girl. Walter's coughing up airballs on those dirty birdies.
She
Dirty
feels
birdies
that
over there.
she feels that he canceled her, so she wanted to retaliate. That's my thought process.
She's gonna try to cancel. Well, you know, I'm sorry, I hate to tell you, but Richard is already canceled in every group but his. Like, you know, like only his people. Like no one else wants anything.
Literally
to do with
had to make his own community of 5 people to
right?
fit in.
Like nobody fucks with Richard except for already his people. Like nobody overhears. I mean, not that I know of anyway. Not too many people are Russian there.
No, that sweet Melly, she's like,
that we don't like.
I totally ignored her question when she's like, "Can I ask y'all why y'all hate Richard?" I don't hate Richard. I just completely disagree with everything he stands for.
Right.
So I stay away from him.
I nothing him. Yeah, I don't agree with the stuff that he does. I don't think trolls are funny. Sorry, Swishy. No offense. I don't think trolls are funny.
Funny trolls are funny, but ones that come up and they're like,
yeah, but what if this is the ultimate troll? And we're all being trolled.
I'm convinced you're right. We are all being trolled. I don't know what to believe, and I don't even know that I care.
Right. Exactly.
I can't even tell you if I care or not. That's how not invested I am.
If anybody, look, the ultimate troll is not, it's Richard. Because right now, Richard's sitting back, feet up, kicked back, saying, "Look at all these people talking about me, and I ain't having to do shit."
Right. Look at all these women being crazy at my feet. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just
Look
want
at these women
to
fighting over
put
me.
I just want to tell, yes, I am in the group with Richard. I think he is a troll. And
I'm sorry, Chloe. I didn't mean any offense at all. It's just my personal
No.
feelings.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Right.
We still like people that like it.
Yes, I don't have any issue with you, and I'm not looking for one. I just, I don't.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But let me tell you, he's a troll online. He's not like that. He's not a racist. And you guys don't have to believe me. I'm just telling you.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. If he's not a racist and he's not all the things, why does he act like he is?
Thank you, Crazy Daisy. I appreciate it.
And why is that a funny troll? Is that funny? Is he supposed to be edgy? What is he doing?
I think it's my opinion. I think it's all for shock value.
He's shock jock.
Out of people. Yeah,
okay.
he's yeah. That's how I've been.
Sweet said you love me in about 3 to 4 years. It's true. It takes a minute to get to know me. 3 to 4 years. Well, we got lots of time. It's fine. But he says, he says this shit out loud to people, and then we're supposed to go, "Oh, he doesn't mean it," but he keeps saying it. Why?
Thank you, Lanky. They are. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Not that you need to answer for him. I'm just asking, Chloe. You don't even need to.
I don't.
Because that's
you're not on trial.
Chloe on this. Yeah.
I mean, not to put my shit out here, but I mean, I have biracial grandchildren. There's another girl who has biracial grandchildren. And if we really thought Richard was a racist, I would not be in there. I would
Well,
not
I
be
have
anywhere near
biracial
him.
grandchildren, and I'm not going to go out and call him a racist, but I definitely think that he can go to hell for the things he said. But I'm not going to take that out on you. You know, I don't like what he says. I don't like what he said about Shauna. But I don't hate him. He can, like Wendy's,
Okay,
I'm
so
nothing him.
about the Shauna thing too, that was all Samara's doing. Samara was
But
in
it came, well, whatever. It came out of Richard's mouth.
Well,
so.
no, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But there was another person behind the scenes working that too. And I'm not saying that he was right for saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that.
Yes, I don't understand why. I feel like I'm asking that question a lot tonight. Why? If he
I disagree,
doesn't feel
Hazel.
that way,
Samara's not in on it. Samara's not in on the troll.
No. Randy and Wendy, my sister is here. My phone's about ready to die. I want to say thank you for allowing me to come up. I'm sorry.
Nice speaking to you again.
Thank you
Buyer
so much.
beware. Choose your friends wisely. I'm learning. I love you guys. Thank
Bye,
you.
honey. Love you too.
Bye.
Audrey.
Hey, Audrey. Yeah, I don't understand. I guess I don't get it. And you're saying he's like shock value. He likes shocking people or whatever. I guess if there are a lot of topics in the world that can be shocking. Why does he choose the ones that he does, I guess? And you don't have to answer that question. That's not necessarily for you. That's what my issue is. Like, I don't get it. I don't get him.
Is he blocked in here? Do you want him to answer your questions?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I really don't. No, I don't need to talk to him. I'm just curious. It's just one of the things that I think.
I got you, Shauna.
Because he's willing to. So
well, but the thing is he's willing to give us a bunch of rhetoric that I don't want to hear. And he has said some mean things about me. So no, but you know, and I know what Groiper means. I had to Google it, didn't know what it was, and I see that as if you're not a racist, you're definitely prejudiced, and you know, we get to go through this life one time. You get to choose how you live your life. I get to choose mine. Look up what a Groiper is.
Oh, sorry, Life Rewinded. I didn't mean for you to feel like you had to leave the panel, Life Rewinded. I hope you didn't leave because of me.
No, she announced that she was leaving. Thank you for coming up, Life Rewinded.
Well, thank you so much for coming up.
I mean, you know, well, what do y'all think about having him up here to talk about?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't need to do that.
What about in chat? Would you allow him to speak in chat?
I don't need to hear him, honestly. I really don't. It's okay. I don't hate the guy.
What do we think about him defending his marriage?
I think he just wants to speak on his behalf. Everybody else seems, me per se, seems to be doing this. So I think he just wants to kind of speak on his behalf. That's all. You have questions that I can't answer. That's up to you. It's your chat.
Does he know we're talking about this right now? Like, is he watching?
Oh yeah, he knows. Yep.
Oh.
He knows. Yep. He said he's blocked. He can't chat. He said I'd like to answer their questions.
Well, and I don't like we probably should just stop talking about him then, because I know that Randy feels the same way. Like, we don't like talking about people if they can't defend themselves, and it's not.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, he's right. I didn't know I had him blocked. The chat is.
We don't. It's fine. I don't think.
No, and
I don't wish him anything bad. Just go in peace. I'm not interested in talking. I just. Is there? I don't know.
Is there anything that he wants to say about his marriage? He's not blocked. He's in chat.
There he is.
Look, he was in chat. He was.
No,
he wasn't blocked.
Oh, he wasn't blocked.
No, he wasn't blocked. He is now, though. I don't know what.
Yeah, so it's fine. I don't want to. Honestly, I don't want to start a big thing. I guess.
But we can find out what all he has from our Discord. I don't know what.
I don't know what I believe. I think that's hard. I don't know what I believe. Yeah, Hazel, I think you're right on that, honestly, and I that's not something I'm interested in being part of, honestly.
Yeah, I don't want to. He can't trigger me because I'm over his bullshit, But if he could
I'm
come
not
up,
trying to piss anybody off, and I'm not.
You're not.
No, you're not.
You're being a good friend. I don't think that he. I don't think that. Yeah, the truth is, there's a part of me that wants to let him come up and defend himself as far as Samara over there saying he talks to a bunch of women and maybe find out what's in Discord. But is he going to do that? Probably not,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, and she's not, to be fair, she's not saying that over here. She's saying that over there where she's at.
Where she's protected. She's protected over there.
So none of them, they won't let him up over there?
Oh, God.
Well, see, I don't know anybody. I don't know any of the players. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
I
we don't really know.
Oh, no. We've been battling back and forth for a while now. That side and it's so freaking dumb. It's not even funny. It's so juvenile.
Oh, it's always dumb and juvenile.
No, Hazel, I disagree. I don't find that stuff comedy. I don't think that kind of trolling is funny. It's
that's not really our vibe over here.
I get it. I get it completely.
We wanted you to come up because you said that you had heard some phone calls and
I know that Pop does have recorded calls from her, but I have it'd be interesting to listen to.
So Pop,
eventually.
Yeah. So, but what do you mean, like Pop recorded calls between her and Samara?
I'm not sure, but I know she has some. I'm not sure who recorded them, but I don't know.
Write that down. She records phone calls. Man, Pop, you're back.
Well, I don't know that she recorded them, so don't take that. I don't know if she recorded them, but I know she has some phone calls. So I don't know if anybody else was on the phone with them that could have recorded it. I don't know. So don't put my word as gold because.
And do you know who's on these recorded phone calls? Do you know who the players are?
I know Samara's one, and I know Pop's there. I know I don't. I wasn't privy to that. All I know is what I've been hearing. I'm
gonna go on a limb here and say you're good with Pop Not Soda, right?
Yeah, I'm okay with her. She
which is fine. It's fine. I'm not for nor against, but the reason I said that is because you said the people on the phone call you didn't want to give it, but it's Samara and it's Pop. And if
I don't know if there was anybody else on there. That's all. I can't speak to it because I don't know if there's anybody else on there.
Was it a Discord
all I know
call
is that Samara and Pop are on it, obviously, yeah.
Was it a Discord call or a phone call?
I believe it. I don't know. I don't know if it was a phone call or a Discord call. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, you don't have anything to apologize.
Have you seen Caden's phone? Where's the keys?
What's that?
That's my husband.
Oh,
upstairs. Keys are MIA for the car.
No, Hazel, you're fine. You're fine. It's I don't want to be an asshole. I just.
No, I get it. I just wanted to come up and speak my truth because I thought I was friends with Samara, just like I thought I was friends with Morgan, and they both turned out to be two big pieces of shit. So, but I'm happy you allowed me to come up here and speak my piece, and it was real.
I really appreciate you coming up. I do.
I do too.
And Richard said, no hard feelings.
Good.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Good.
No hard feelings either. Go in peace. No problem.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for having me up. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming up. We appreciate it.
Okay. Bye-bye now.
Bye. Do you want me to keep playing this video or do you want to just forget it?
I don't. Well, we can listen a little bit.
You want me to keep playing?
Yeah.
I don't know, honey. I don't know. I just I have nothing but love and respect for Richard, and I always stand up for him, and that's just the bottom line. And I
And it breaks my
definitely,
heart that you, because you are a good person with a good heart, and I hate to see you throw it all away on one person who isn't being honest with you.
I believe he's being very honest with me, and I don't have any reason to believe otherwise. I would be a shit friend if I accused him.
You're not accusing him. If somebody's presenting it to you, how is that?
Yeah,
You don't do
I would
anything.
never. I would never accuse him of it, and I'd never even asked him, "Is this true?" Because I didn't feel like I needed to. Because I already believed inside, like with him and Daisy, they have the greatest relationship. They really are.
Yes,
wonderful
they
couple.
quote unquote don't hate each other.
Oh, that I don't know. I
Samara trying to dig that
that's
out
kind of
there.
a stretch. I just
He said it to me.
And do you have a screenshot of that too, or?
Oh, do I have a screenshot? He said it to me on the phone.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I already tuned out. What did he say on the phone? I'm so sorry. I wasn't even listening.
So I forgot. I apologize. I forgot her name. The
Melly D.
Melly. She said him and his wife have a great relationship, and so Samara comes back with, they don't hate each other, quote unquote. That's what he said to me on the phone. So that is her. Like, damn.
Aren't those in wedding vows? Do you promise not to hate each other? I do.
Yeah. I mean, after 25 years,
we don't hate each other.
We don't hate each
that's
other.
Beautiful. That is just beautiful.
I've almost stabbed him. Never. I didn't go all the way though.
You didn't really stab him. It was just an almost stab. So you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
I'm sorry, but I just don't believe it at all. I never will. I just haven't, and maybe it's me. Maybe I'm ignorant. I just, truly believe in Richard and truly believe in his love for his wife, and I truly believe in people trying to attack him because they are angry with him. Because
I'm not angry with him, and nobody's attacking him. The things were leaked out, and I'm confirming that they are 1,000% true. That is all I'm doing, saying they're true. If they weren't true, why isn't he going live right now and telling me that I'm lying, making it up?
He's not that guy. He's not that guy. He's not.
Are
going
you
to fucking
kidding
entertain
me?
it.
Not that guy.
No. He is that guy.
Because he's not
He's
going to entertain
been that
it.
guy. He is that guy. He is. When Robin Rocks came out and did what she did, what did he do? He made a video to discredit her when Robin Rocks wasn't lying.
Scorned for sure, Vicky. Am I the only one?
I don't know. I mean, I do know. I do remember that scenario or whatever.
Scorned over Richard instead of worrying about Bea Haven and Jenna Moon, who she was best friends with. Don't y'all think that's messed up?
Say that again?
I said, don't you think it's messed up that she's over there worried about being a scorned ex instead of her friendships with Jenna and Miss Bea Haven, and they were all best friends?
Yeah, like why are you over there speaking on his marriage? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Right, Shauna. Right. I feel like, well,
Layla, I promise not to hate, loathe, and despise you. I do. Tara said, I do not hate you yet. These are vows in the making, people.
Yes, we're writing our next wedding vow.
These are vows in the making.
Why is she up there defending? I don't understand.
She's not defending him though. She's throwing him straight under the bus. Like she's canceling him. She's mad at him, right? Yes. So she's gonna tell all his business and talk about his marriage. Like you're the last person who should be speaking on his marriage, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe second to last. We're probably the last people to be speaking on his marriage. Like you don't need to be speaking on that. You've got other relationships out here that could have used your attention tonight, but you're still over there stuck on this. Like, people are going to learn for themselves. Doesn't Samara remember how she used to feel when people would come to her and be like, dude, Goiper, really? And she'd be like, oh, no, he's a great guy. He's a this, he's a that. She says the same things that poor Melly is saying right now. I believe in him. He's a good guy. He's this and that. In sickness and in health, I will not expose you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now you're going too far, Layla. Okay, it's too far.
They're playing tit for tat. Mo33, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But so Samara's gonna dig the knife in, which he's probably already told his wife, look, Samara's crazy. And his wife's like, yeah, I can see that.
Oh,
And
I'm sure. Yeah. He
yeah,
doesn't seem
Samara,
worried.
you're not getting anywhere. You're making yourself look worse. Get down. Get down. You're making yourself look worse.
That is so just get down, Samara. What are you doing? There are like friendships and relationships that you could have addressed tonight, and instead you're over there doing this.
Right. I mean, your name is even in the thumbnail, bitch.
Oh, she knows we're talking about her. She said something earlier in chat about like she'll never come over here. I mean, that's why she's over there, so that she doesn't have to be here.
No, I don't want to face me being a mole and a rat.
She didn't want to face any of that. No, not at all.
I'd rather be known as a homewrecker. Okay.
I guess of the two things to fight about, I guess that's the one she picked. Yeah, or address any of the things Bea Haven said or anything. Like, Samara should know she's beating this is a dead horse. Like, she's not going to convince anybody to believe anything about Richard because she herself used to have these same arguments with people. Yes. She should know. I mean, right? Like, does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I've been through something similar, and yeah, you have to find out for yourself. And the more you try to convince people, the greater that person looks in other people's eyes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
People have to see it for themselves, just like Samara had to see it for herself, clearly. I don't know. She's up there trying to convince poor Melly that this guy's a bad guy, and Melly seems like she's not going to believe anything. So I wish you would have spent that time talking to your people who actually cared about you, but you're not doing that. So,
and and we know where you're going to end up tomorrow. So have fun. I mean,
yeah. I mean, we're done over there. We're done with that, right?
Yeah. I don't want to hear any more about Richard's marriage and all the love stuff he said to Samara. I don't care.
Yeah. It's none of my business, honestly. I don't need to hear any of that. All right. Well, I don't know if we accomplished much tonight, but I'm glad that Shauna and Bea Haven got to squash their thing.
Yeah, me too. I like the way that was handled. I would like to see more of that. Carla!
Looking at you, Carla! Just love us, Carla. Just stop being mad at us and love us, please. We don't ask for a lot.
In fact, we don't ask for anything.
Hell no. She's stop bothering me, you weirdos. Thank you, Lanky Tor. I think you're amazing. And Norway is awesome. We love Norway. Or Zimbabwe, depending on... No, Zimbabwe. That's not a place. Zimbabwe. Sorry. Zimbabwe. I just made that up.
I'm glad, Ziggy. I'm glad. Yeah, and we brought some laughter.
All right. Well, that's all the damage we can do tonight, I think. It's been a long 3 hours, so that's a lot.
Hey, Tree Frog. No idea what's going on.
I haven't stopped laughing since. Can you play it, please? Sure. Where is it? Black Pill from Hormax? Is it? Are you talking about that Hormaxer guy? I'm not playing anything from that guy. Quit doxing my homeland of Zimbabwe. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Yes, Earth, you do.
Yes, you do, Earth. Like, we don't ask for much, okay? Just love us a lot and be our friends. It's not hard.
Don't talk shit. We won't talk shit. Well, we won't talk shit about you. We're going to talk shit about other people, but that's...
where is it?
It's going to be a great weekend. We are going to the river tomorrow. Obviously didn't get to go last week. You know, because You know
Right,
what
sweet,
happens.
exactly. You will fucking
And
love me. You will. You will. Tree Frog, do you have a link for us, darling? Why don't you send me the link first, and I'll look at it and we'll decide.
no, he was dancing. We don't like Cormaxer. I'd rather not. I love you to death, Tree Frog, but I don't want him on my channel.
Oh yeah, no, we don't. No. Sorry, I can't. He was dancing with an oiled up Astroglide and a black thumb. Why would I want to see that?
I'm picturing it.
Tree Frog, do you know me but at all? Why would I want to see that? Oh no, nope.
No, Vicky, because I don't get cell reception, so I shouldn't have an angry face at the river.
I do not want to see that. Please no. Please no. Ay. All right,
So-
we're saying goodnight. Goodbye, everybody. We love you guys. Have a great weekend.
Yes, thank you for joining us. I'm wore out. This wore me out. And we will see y'all
hard being
soon.
the resolution goddesses that we are. Hard
I
doing
don't know
the
if that's probably not what other people are going to call it tomorrow, but well, yeah, whatever. Potato.
We'll go with what we want. They can say what they want, okay?
You know, queens, if you will. Whatever. We don't care.
Queens,
Just whatever.
resolution queens. I'll take that. That's fine. It's fine. He was pelvic thrusting with gym shoes on. Okay. I'm going to have nightmares tonight. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, punks.
See, and there's so why?
I know. Why? Again, why? That is the theme of this night. Why? Why?
I could tell one funny story. Because something crazy happened to me yesterday.
Okay.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, so me and Jim bought this couch off of Facebook, right? And it was like almost brand new. The guy's moving, and it's a lazy boy reclining couch. And the man told me, because I was messaging him on Facebook, and he said, you know, I have a bad back. It's really heavy. Don't come by yourself. And I'm like, man, first of all, I wouldn't come by myself, but okay. So first night we couldn't go because it rained. And it was kind of raining last night, but not bad, and it's leather. Let me tell y'all something. We got that sucker for $100, and it is a $1,200 couch. Anyway, so yeah, I'm so excited. So I'm wearing just for these cute little butterfly sandals I got. So, all right, we pull up, and it's in a couple of towns over, pretty far drive, and there was a deer in his backyard. I got so close to that deer that I was amazed. I think no, I think it smelled my fear though, because I'm like, why the hell is this deer letting me get so close to it? Like, what the? So the man, this is so bad, but okay, so the man he was a little odd, but he works for like Microsoft or something like that. You know, he's moving to Texas. That's why he sent it to you. Anyway, so he's like really smart, you know, just a weird type guy. And that son of a bitchin' couch was heavy. When I mean it was. And he was acting like Jim, of course, lived in one side, and I had the other side, and he was acting like he was helping me. Jim starts dragging me down the steps, and I have my little butterfly sandals on. So I'm like, at this point, people around the neighborhood was watching. I don't know why. I assumed it was the deer or how cute my sandals were. But anyway, I start yelling at Jim, stop! So I could like catch myself before I broke my sandals and hurt myself. But anyway, I don't know what happened, but I swear to y'all, this man somehow maneuvered himself up in our trailer, and he starts acting like he's lifting the couch. I had the couch lifted up. Like that, my legs were breaking, my back was breaking, my arms were shaking, and this man starts going, ah! 3 times he went, and I could get Jim and then I was like, what the hell? Because 3 screamed, whoa! Like he was like doing bench presses with the damn couch.
Tara,
And
look at Tara in the chat. She's all pivot.
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 I immediately I felt the laugh coming.
Oh man.
I was like, do not make eye contact with Jim. So
he was clearly the Hulk. Yep, he hulked out.
Clearly something came out.
Yes.
But I wish I got that on video. Of course, I would hide his face because bless his heart. But I mean, he wasn't doing shit. But he was making his neighbors think he was powerlifting that damn couch when the lady on the other side, which was me, was.
Listen, it is your job as his wife to make sure that the whole neighborhood knows he lifted that couch.
It wasn't Jim doing hula. It was the man.
Oh, I thought it was Jim.
stranger.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so
No,
sorry.
it was the stranger. That's why I was like, don't look at Jim. When me and Jim got in the truck, Jim said, "What the hell was that?" I said, "Get out of here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on."
Really likes the couch.
Yeah.
He was saying goodbye to the couch.
This cute little girl, she was over there, and I'm like, "Did you see that deer?" And she's like, "Yeah, I got really close to one last week, but it had foam coming out of its mouth." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh dear, yeah, no touching wild animals for you. You're done with that.
Yeah. So Cynthia says to me today on the phone, she's like, "I'm really getting worried about you and this wild animal thing you have going on." I said, "I think I'm the animal whisperer." She said, "No, you're not. You're not."
Snow White. That's who you are.
It's about to be a grunt off. No, Jim was like, "What the heck?" Like, no, it wasn't Jim grunting. Jim would never grunt.
Well, that's why I was laughing. I'm so sorry. I feel bad now. Sorry, old man. I don't know. I didn't know. I thought it was good.
Jim was older than this guy. Jim was older than this guy. This guy, he told me I have a bad back. I wasn't expecting to do the lifting. I was doing the lifting, trying not to break my cute sandals, and yelling at Jim.
What is he grunting at then? What the hell's he even grunting at?
Sky. He was looking up into the sky.
He was praising the Lord that someone took his couch.
I guess.
Jeez.
And then I said, "How much for that? How much for that RV?" And Jim's like, "Get in the truck." He absolutely was faking
one marriage. Get in the truck.
Yeah. I'm not all in that.
I know how much it's going to cost. One husband. Get in the truck.
Yes. Not hearing this man grunt all the way over to that travel trailer you were wanting to look at. But that's my funny story for the week. Like when he started screaming, it was primal. Like he wanted his neighbors to think he was pretty much doing all the work by himself. Look, wait. One more. So the back. Okay, so the backs came off the couch. You know how it's easy. It makes it easier to move if you take the back off. And it had 3 sections where the back comes off. Maybe you don't know. Maybe some people know.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's okay. Meanwhile, the deer walked in the woods foaming. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, my deer wasn't foaming. It was beautiful. But okay, so he said when he took the back off the couch, he went, and I was like, wow, damn, those must be heavy. So I get ready. I got ready. I was like gearing myself up, like, damn, this must be a really heavy part that I've got that I'm about to pick up. So when I picked it up, I was trying to use like all my back and my arm strength, and I almost flung myself on the floor because it didn't weigh shit. Like it weighed nothing. I don't know if he got a heavier piece. I don't know, but
I don't know who he's trying to impress. Who was in the house watching? He's obviously trying to impress somebody.
It was just me and him, and obviously he had to see that I was picking up the same thing he was. And he kept when I was out back playing with the deer, him and Jim were talking, and he's like, "No, she lays on it. You know, it's hardly ever used. She lays on it and watches TV." And so I said, "Oh, is your wife here?" And Jim said, "Shut up. He's talking about his dog." dog. He was trying to impress his dog. Yeah, I guess. He really put on a, I know, Shauna. He put on a show. Butterfly sandals went flying. That's what if I had fell on the floor, that would have been funny. Because I felt myself slide.
Sweet said, I often get oiled up and grunt at furniture. I mean, if you haven't, have you really lived? I mean, I'm just saying.
Right. And do you have a marriage if you've never tried to move a couch with the husband? And
you can't say to each other, I don't hate him.
And I don't hate him. Yeah. And the whole way there, Jim's like, man, all day long I've been dreading this. I wish you wouldn't do this. I wish you wouldn't. And then when he got there and saw what a great deal it was, he's like, man, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you got this bed. I can't believe, because Jim sat in it and stuff before yes, a fridge is worse because we have to take the doors off the fridge to get them in our doors.
Yeah.
So it's a pain. But anyway, that's my funny story for the week. And the little girl had a kitten. She said, would y'all like? Jim said, no. He doesn't
even let her get the sentence out. He's so done.
Yeah, he becomes like a child abuse. Like, now hell no, little kid, get away. This lunatic's got 3 cats, and this is why. People like you.
Wenda has a fridge in her bedroom. Great. Thanks for reminding the internet of that, sweet. That'll be great.
As I see it.
I can't wait to hear about it for the next 3 weeks.
Listen, if y'all want to hit my GoFundMe, Jim wants one in his room. I told him about Wendy's. He's jealous.
It's awesome. It's the greatest idea ever. I love it. I'm so happy I have it. It makes me so happy. I'm about to get myself an ice maker up here.
Look, they're on sale on Amazon. Ice makers are for those that want.
I'm thinking of getting one.
Trust me. And
in 7 minutes. In 7 minutes, I could have ice. I mean, that's beautiful. The heck?
It is.
It'll take me longer than that to go downstairs and get it. So
I don't watch TV in my room. I don't spend much time in my room. But I think I would like to have a toilet in my room. Damn.
You don't have a toilet in your room?
No.
You don't have like a master suite? Or I guess they don't call it that anymore. An ensuite?
No, it's in the back bedroom. And yeah, no, I don't use it. So, because it's not a master room. It's a really small room. And no. So when I have to go to the bathroom, it's like a pretty
like a trek. It's a trek across your house. It's so ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Honestly, it is, because Omar always wants to come with me. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
It is. And I'll sit there and honest to God, I'll debate. Does anybody, please tell me other people do this, please. I'll sit there. Do I really need to use it? Nah.
No, don't do that. That's bad for your bladder.
I know.
Bad for your kidneys.
I always get up. I don't even know why I do that to myself, but I do. Use the
Shauna,
Walmart bag, Randy.
Shauna, I'm the same. I have a 3-bedroom house. It's like I don't even use most of this place. The heck? I should just get a couple of roommates and just no thanks. Never mind. Forget it. But I thought about that, Shauna. Like, why do I have all these? I don't need these rooms anymore.
I know I'd have these dreams of me and Jim getting one of those white vans and traveling the world, but because we don't use it.
In another life, I'm going to do that. In another life, I'm going to do that. I'm gonna do van life and travel the world. I think it'd be fantastic.
If we don't camp this weekend, we're going to camp next weekend, and that's when I'll know if we could ever do van life.
Yeah.
Call it as I see it. Not only can I pee in a kayak, but tomorrow I get to be standing up with my new cone pier that Cynthia sent me.
Oh my God.
I don't think that's what it's called, but that's what I'm calling
cone pier.
Cone pier. You like put it over your girlies and go, and you pee like a man.
Shauna, I'm the same girl, and I pimped out my bedroom, so it's like my favorite room in the house. I love my room. My room makes me happy every day.
I literally can't wait tomorrow to have to pee. I know that's hot, right, sweet? I can't wait.
All right, we
I may
really
wear-
need to go before
I may
Randy
wear
can tell
a
more
pair of
stories.
Jim's underwear tomorrow. Yeah, before I cancel it.
Stop it. Do you want, I mean, do you not get enough trolling? Stop it. My God.
All right, y'all.
I do not even want to hear the clips. Hopefully nobody heard any. Undo. The whole last 10 minutes. Just, you didn't hear any of that.
Rewind. All right, y'all have a great week. I'll be back. We'll be
Cone
back.
peel. I can't believe you said cone
I don't
peel.
even.
I can't even believe that. This is our life. I can't understand this.
I know. No. You
Don't
love
make
it.
me clip this. See? We're going to get clips of you peeing in a cone.
Look, I'll video it. Just the string. Just the string.
Goodbye.
Bye, y'all.